welcome to Spurs Vision TV. Good evening to all you guys. Oh, good morning to
Good
you
morning,
guys in Asia. Yeah,
good
and
afternoon
good evening
to
to
the UK, and
yeah,
well, good morning or nearly lunchtime for the Americans.
yeah, and of course, don't forget Canada too. All right, big up to you guys in Canada.
They're having
All right,
breakfast. We're having a late night.
yeah. Before we start the show, I need to say a few words. A very close friend of mine. I've known him for about 33 years. He passed away on Saturday. So just would like to say condolences to his family. A big shout out to him. His name is Siu Tek Ming. We used to more or less refer to him as TM. Brother, rest in peace. Hope you're in a better place now. Take care. Love. All right. And of course, we have guests waiting behind, and I'm excited. I haven't done a show in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. But this is a bit of a rush.
Didn't you have the
Yeah.
midweek?
Yeah, I did. I have not done a Sunday show, right? Sunday show. All right. But before we go on, just bring on some guests. Hi guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay. Say a big hello to Dan, THFC. Dan, you met everyone?
Yeah. Well, I haven't met Kimber before. I haven't met. Hi.
Yeah. Dan is one of what I call our young prodigies.
A young prodigy, but he's old school.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
And I've still got
the future.
Still got my comfort blanket, even though it's empty.
Oh.
Okay. Before we continue, just give a shout out to guys in the chat. Right, Guguma. Thanks, Guguma, for your support. Right, and
She's not a guy; she's a gal.
Gal, yes, Guguma. I still can't find you on Twitter, Guguma. I'll find you soon. Jens is busy.
Hi,
Cody's
how we
here.
doing?
Yeah, and of course, Mark Swift.
People in chat.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the comments on the chat now. See,
Cody Mack is in the Stelios boat.
yeah, well, I see Cody's impressed with the midfield that are up there today, but Liverpool's midfield is also very weak today. I don't think they've got a first choice player in there either, so might be interesting. I think that's where the game will be won and lost today.
They've got more than. I think he's a young.
Sorry, Dan.
He's got more. They've got more than, but we've got Harry Winks. I don't think Morden would be anywhere as catastrophe as that man. Oh well.
Yeah, I thought Liverpool have got a lot up front, so I think they're going to be doing the long ball today.
Yeah. They're undefeated in the last 8.
Okay, let's go around the panel. Right, 10 more minutes before the match starts or so. Kim, your thoughts? Team lineup?
I'm strangely kind of zen and quite positive about it for no good reason at all that I can think of. I think it's the Conte effect.
Yeah.
And Stel, are you there, Stel? Yep.
Yeah. Just had to change.
What do you think?
Because it's getting annoying.
Avant-garde video presentation.
And Christmas tree. Hey!
Hey! Merry Christmas to everyone. Yeah.
Today's game. Before I tell you what I think, love, thoughts, wishes, support to Bob Spur as always. I hope he pulls through, man. Everyone's thinking about him. I'm sure I speak for everyone here and in the comments and on the show. So much love to Bob Spur TV, man. Bobby Singh. Today, I think that. Liverpool are missing players. So it is a game that I think we could do something. But I think when it comes down to it, we'll fuck it up. You've got players like Dele Alli.
Just like Eugene with the heart shape. It was more of an apple that he did.
I can't do that anymore. Yeah, too old for that.
Yeah,
an apple or some kind of hole.
Okay, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, talking about holes, there's a
No
big hole in
comment.
our holding mids. We've got
Ah.
Winks and Ndombele
Um,
holding mid, which doesn't give me any confidence. Winks isn't a holding mid,
No.
and nor is Ndombele. Out wide, Sessegnon, I don't rate him. Dele Alli, I don't rate him anymore. And then I look at the defence. Sanchez is going to make a mistake against Jota, Salah, and Mane. And Ben Davies is going to get found out today because he's got no pace. So really negative, really pessimistic. But that's what I think is going to happen. I think we might give him a game. We might do
Okay,
something.
I think you've done your bit, Stelios. We'll see you at half time. Levy out.
I think Mark Swift likes
Sorry,
holes.
guys.
He's put in the comments.
Yeah.
Listen,
I've heard that rumour.
If we win today, I'll be super, super, super happy because it's about time we beat Liverpool. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
hate the scum.
maybe if Kane finds his
That's
shooting boots
Arsenal.
today, we might have a chance. Maybe you never know.
So,
Yeah, no. Kim said the lovely stat of we haven't beat them in the last eight fixtures against them.
No. They're undefeated in 8 fixtures.
No, but I saw a stat somewhere that we hadn't. They beat we. Okay. Either way.
All the
We beat
stats
them
are positive, yeah. All the
Yeah,
stats are
yeah,
positive.
absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
We're definitely winning today. We're definitely winning.
I hope so.
And Ian, what do you think
It's
about the
soon- it's
lineup?
soon
Oh,
Christmas.
Stelios, don't give me this negativity. Hi, Gaguma, by the way. I've just picked up off chat. I think we're pretty well at full strength at the back. They're full strength up front. That will be an interesting test. We've got Kane and we've got Son. They don't have Van Dijk. So I think that's a help to us. I'm looking at their midfield. I'm just looking down because I'm looking at the players. Morton, I've never heard of, 19 years old. Keita, not a bad player.
He'll
Not
score
a
the
good
winner.
player, but past his best.
Yeah.
Morton's actually a 19-year-old, 50-year-old, so he's in our heart.
Let's see. I do rate Sessegnon. I think he's still got a lot to learn, a lot to prove, but he's still only 19 or 20, isn't he? So
21.
let's see what he can do. Let's see what the Conte effect is there. Let's see if that midfield and Ndombele, I think, needs to put on a show. Winks as well. Ali, let's see what they can do. But looking at this morning, I was really pessimistic, thinking of the team we might put out and the team they might put out. Looking at that, let's try and win this. Come on, just once. Let's try and win this.
Yep. And Dan, haven't seen you in a long time. How you been doing? You have not been doing much shows, too.
Yeah, currently I got COVID, so
Oh no.
just a bunch of coughing in the house. But
Okay.
no, I'm feeling normal. I don't think it hurt me. I think I got the Omicron, so it doesn't affect as much as the other virus. It's just more contagious. But in terms of this game, look, we've got nothing to lose. It's been a while since we've had one of these games where we just have nothing to lose. Nobody really expects us to win this match. So just to go out there, fight. I know our midfield is a little bit depleted, but hopefully we could just do something here
Like yourself
today.
at the moment.
Yeah, and then we could just do something here today and
Harsh.
for show. Because honestly, nobody really expects us. Nobody in the right mind could say Tottenham are going to win this game 4-0. It's going to be one of those games.
Since when have any of us been in our right mind?
Yes. Well, Liverpool are going to keep possession for most of the game, so the creativity of the midfield is not going to really do anything. But I've just got one word to say: come on, you Spurs! That's it. I backed you to the end, and hopefully we can get something out of here. I have no hope at all, but hopefully we can get something out of this today.
You know, this is the ultimate feeling of being a Spurs fan,
Yeah,
right? We know we are shit and we're gonna get whacked, right? But somewhere deep down in us, we've got this little inkling that says that what if we beat them? What if we
Not
beat
me.
them?
This is the same exact emotion I
not
had.
me.
No,
Not me.
no?
But this is the same exact emotion we had.
Okay. We go beyond it now. All right.
Well, that's why Stelios is the man in black at the moment.
Stel,
Yeah.
give me a prediction then.
3-1 Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. Ian,
2-0 Tottenham.
Dan,
2-2.
I knew
Jamie?
it. I knew that was going to say.
Okay,
2-1.
my head says the same as Stelios, 3-1, but my heart says at best 1-0.
I think we're gonna win 1-0. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Clean
It's gonna-
sheet.
Yeah, it'll be a Conte masterclass. All right.
Has to be. It's going to have to be. Eugene,
Come
going to
on,
have to be.
come on, Ian. We have to be positive, right? Deep down inside,
Have to
right?
be.
We have to be
Dan
positive.
already is.
Even though we know we're gonna get smacked, but we have to be positive.
Conte's brilliant, but he's not a magician, man. Half of these players starting today, honestly.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong. Listen, I really hope Ian's right. I hope Ian is bang on the money, man.
Well, Ian is right. He used to play for Arsenal.
Kim, we were just asking for predictions before the game starts.
Well, I was thinking along the lines of a cheeky win, like a 1-0 victory or something. But I can't really see us keeping them out. But I'm going to stick with the Spurs victory because Bob will never predict a Spurs loss. So, I've got to keep the faith with that. So, so he predicts a 4-1.
I already have.
Nice.
4-1. Yeah, trust you.
Yeah.
Hold
on, guys.
I just got blocked by Bob, even though he's in a coma. He blocked me.
Okay. Big shout out to guys in the chats. Ishak, big up Ishak. He says what? Hopefully, Stels, you're wrong.
I agree.
Right.
I agree, Ishak.
We love being wrong on these occasions, don't we?
Yeah.
Wayne Bonner says 2-0 Spurs. Yeah.
Where's
Scott M. Look at what Scott M comments.
No, I don't know.
Scott M says this. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. 7-0. Oh no.
Yeah, Scott's feeding the
Mark
vibe.
says 1-3. Yeah.
3-1. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Why does everyone like to pick 3-1? That
Yeah.
Because that's the last time.
Jens hasn't given his prediction yet. Jens, what's the prediction?
Guys, I just don't you think though, like
Adam
without
and
Højbjerg and
Baldwin,
Skip, both of them missing, that is a massive blow to the defensive midfield.
Oh, it really is. It really
Skip's
is.
on the subs bench.
That
So
doesn't really help us, does it?
Maybe it's just that maybe they're just gonna put the bus in the first half and then bring on the players they should have put on in the first half in the second half.
Yeah.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you.
Stop scoring now.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with you, Jamie. But they're weak in midfield as well. So let's just have a look.
Guys. Then what about the rest time that we had? They've been playing 2 games a week. We haven't played the game since.
Yeah,
Burnley?
but Eugene, were we resting or were we
us.
recovering from COVID?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know who got it,
I
right?
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just walking
Why
onto
is there
the
such a
pitch.
mystery on us like that?
Guys, they're just walking onto the pitch.
It's
I
data
know.
privacy.
Yeah,
You're not allowed
yeah.
to give out information on medical background.
I am going to bow out now. And
Okay,
I will
I'll see you later,
you.
Kim.
Well,
On
don't
the
bow
flip side,
too much. You'll headbutt the camera.
Yes, I'm joining Kim. I'm going to be back
Okay,
at half
Snell,
time.
I'll catch up with you
I'm
later.
going to assume
guys.
the team. Cheers, Kim.
Assume the position. Come on, you
We'll see-
Spurs.
We'll see you at half time.
I'm
right.
going to work on the basis that the team and the subs bench with Skips on the bench, Reguilon's on the bench, and 1 or 2 others. That's because of the COVID, and the players that are out there are. Apart from the some of the better players that we can play, are based on the players that haven't had COVID and are fit enough to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Like
Lucas as well is on the bench. So let's see how this pans out.
But we have Son and Kane too. Delhi has got his. Oh God, Delhi's got a.
I know.
strike
I would have had Lucas Moura over Delhi.
Yeah.
again.
Right. I might be a bit ahead of you. I've just got the players kicking off now because I'm in the.
No, they've kicked off. Here we go.
Right.
Spurs versus Liverpool in the Premier League at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Come
They've
on, you
just kicked
Spurs.
off.
Yeah.
Official,
Okay.
Yeah.
official
And
Tottenham
then-
Hotspur app.
You guys are a little ahead of me.
Yeah.
Of course
I'm
we
seeing
are.
the guys in the
because,
centre circle
You're
now.
little and we're taller, so we will be ahead of you.
Yeah.
And then how are you doing? How do you catch COVID?
Honestly, I have no
Like
idea.
this. Whoa.
That's
I have no
Golini.
idea. I think it was just playing football. Honestly, I think in one of my football games, somebody from the other team might have had COVID.
So now you're quarantined at home.
Yeah, I'm quarantined at home watching Tottenham. What a punishment!
Oh,
At the same
if
time,
we win, it won't be.
Yeah,
at
for
the same
real.
time as your school holidays. So basically, you would have been at home anyway.
Yeah, not because this whole week I got COVID and it was the last week of school. It kind of pains me.
So you've got an extended
come on, Sanchez.
It was like the only good time to be in school.
Gee.
You guys are going to be.
Has it started, Ian?
Robertson has just put, Robertson has just put a header past the post. He's really got to be hitting the target. Balls come in there. Is that Robertson? And
right now, my screen, they're
really got to be hitting the target from there.
In my screen, they just kicked off.
Oh, you might, if you're behind, that's going to be a problem.
What's your time?
Half time.
No, it's okay. Just watch your show and join us. We like this because your reaction first, then my reaction, then Dan's reaction.
Yeah, okay.
But usually it's Jamie's reaction first. Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Well, that's Liverpool had 2 attempts.
No, actually, Ian got that before me. My screen didn't update.
Okay, that means Ian is fastest now, right? Okay. What time are you at, Ian?
Sorry, what time on the Scott? 1:57, 1:58, 1:59.
Oh, you're about 40 seconds ahead of me. Dan?
Yeah.
I'm 41 right now.
Yeah. I thought you was about 14. All right. I'm on 2 minutes. Another save. Okay, Milner with a shot from distance.
Oh, yeah, you're way behind. Yeah.
Loris saves down to his right.
Oh, header. Oh. I've just seen the Andrew Robinson one. It's going to be a long game.
Yeah. This is going to be a long game.
Well, I can tell you that Royale's just gone down, late tackle on there, but I think he's okay. Ref's given a free kick. He's okay.
Okay.
That's Mane. He's just a little bit late on him. There's nothing too savage. Oh, no, he falls on his... This is going to be bad for you. There's another free kick there for us in midfield. Winks fouled.
Winks getting fouled?
Winks has got fouled, yeah. He actually got to the ball
That's a good thing.
Oh, Milner. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the free kick. I mean, you maybe not want me to comment on this because you're about to see it. Lovely early free kick. I think from Dyer. Sessegnon's got in, but
Sessegnon's playing. That's good.
Matic, I think that is, has got in ahead of
Won a corner.
Yeah.
Come on, Harry.
Yeah, that's really,
I'm trying to keep up with Ian now. If Ian stays ahead, I might as well go to bed.
Jamie, so many have tried, so many have failed.
Okay, that's why your tag is Shaggy, Mr. Lover, right?
Oh yeah,
Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah. That's a good ball.
Merson Royale.
Oh, okay, you got corner.
Oh, what's
so Ian, did we score?
I
must say it's okay.
Royale spends way too much time on the ground.
Well, in the Philippines, Royale is the name they give to what most countries call Fanta. So,
Fanta?
No, in the Philippines, it's called Royale.
Okay.
Orange and lemon flavored. And I think you've just drunk some. I heard a live gulp.
Sessegnon. Oh, over.
Okay, my last is at 4 minutes. Son whips the corner into the middle. Allison punches clear just ahead of Sanchez from the Tottenham Hotspur app. TottenhamHotspur.com, not a sponsor.
Scott M, if you're listening, where are you in the world watching this? Because you maybe got the commentary on as well. We have to work with the sound down.
Scott will be joining us afterwards.
Yeah, okay. He's in Alberta.
Alberta, Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
I love this international show.
Well, we've got the far north with you in Glasgow. We've got the deep south with Dan in Florida.
Yeah.
We've got the
Dan's in Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Miami.
Whereabouts in Florida?
He's going to Miami.
Miami.
And
that's one of the places in the world I could definitely live.
And Eugene and I are in the southeast of Asia.
Yeah, I know that I do know.
But everybody says that they love Miami, but everybody in Miami hates it. The weather, the weather. Everybody loves the weather in Miami, and it's every day. It's like if you're in a heater or something. It's. I would honestly trade.
Have you ever been to Scotland, Dan?
What?
Have you ever been to Scotland?
No, I haven't.
No. Well, let me tell you, the worst day you ever have weather-wise in Miami is way better than the best day we ever get here.
Yeah, but Miami is also in the path of some of the hurricanes.
Well, this is true, actually. This is true.
So no, but it gets a little bit cold up in Scotland. I think the coldest night I ever spent there was when I was a kid. We had Hogmanay. Initially at
my question now
Eagles.
is, right, we have 60,000 people in a stadium. Are they wearing masks?
No.
Okay.
Well, if Brian's in there, he'll be wearing a clown mask.
No. There's a lot of people I know. It's funny. The stadium is very, very busy. I thought there'd be a lot less people. I certainly on Twitter and stuff, people saying they've made a decision not to go. People saying, look, anyone want my ticket? Give me a CRN because I'm not going to go. But it seems pretty busy. It's a big game, and a big game on Wednesday night as well.
Yeah, true.
But so far, no score, which is a good thing.
No score.
Good thing for us, whilst we haven't got some of our better subs on, like Skippy. Which, of course, Dan makes me think of peanut butter. Although more of a Peter Pan man. Crunchy.
Again.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's been quite a foodie day today.
Skippy. Okay, they're on the bench.
We have a foodie day.
Yeah, no, we had my wife's pasta for lunch. Then we was giving out food and toys to the poor on the kids on the streets in our area. Then we went to this massive mall and had food at a place called Mary Grace, which is a nice sort of bakery restaurant, which has the same name as my wife. And I had a longanisa and Kazon putti sandwich with chips. And then they decided, after I was stuffed, that they were going to North Park, which is a Chinese noodle place. And I had this spicy noodle soup dish that had prawn dumplings and beef in it. So then I went. So,
this quarantine, I've had a craving for pizza. I don't know why.
I nearly had pizza earlier.
You see, that's our final ball that doesn't get played well enough. Ian,
I'd have to tell you, people won't like me saying this. Winks has made a couple of really super interventions so far.
People love to slate Winks, but when he does something,
and Sanchez, that's his second or third really, really good tackle. So side.
I think this is Conte's work then.
Okay, because the last two updates I've got is in Ndombele with a clever pass, looking for Kane, cut out by Kanate, and then Winks wins the ball on our right flank. And Ndombele sends some bursting towards the box, but is crowded out by defenders.
Come on.
That's what I just saw.
We're in that little microcosm of like a slack 2-minute period between Florida and Glasgow.
Save Ballaris. Alexander-Arnold left foot shot. Save Ballaris.
I'm honestly scared. Trent now.
We are very much flat five at the back when we haven't got the ball.
Yeah.
We look at very much a 5-3-2 when we have a fairly rigid 5-3-2 when we haven't got the ball.
Come on, Sonny.
Session is playing so deep.
Certainly, it's going to be a counter-attacking performance. I'd rather we tried to take them on more in midfield, where they're weaker, rather than trying to just stop their forwards playing. Both their fullbacks have had attempts on goal now. That's not good.
Pretty sure we have a weaker than they do.
Oh. Corner.
Okay, I'm not sure if Ian's ahead of us there.
Yeah, I must be.
Because the last corner I've got listed, spell of Liverpool pressure ends with a rasping shot from Alexander-Arnold from distance, flying saved by Laurie, so way to his left corner.
That's the one. Are you not watching the game, Jamie?
I don't have cable and whatnot, and
right, okay.
No. I don't like to watch dodgy links, and I'm not talking about sausages.
So
and that's
what a save!
Yeah, Dan's way behind. That's the shot from Trent.
That's
what I'm saying. Robertson and both their fullbacks have created the two best opportunities for them. I'm not keen on that. I think we need to be getting our wing backs in to push them back a little bit more. But Davis bringing the ball forward now. That's a foul. No,
Lloris is such an underrated keeper. I mean, the things he does for us.
He still has red on his head. Is it red? Ali.
Oh, it's a lovely move from us. Royal into the box. Kane going near post, gets a shot saved by Alisson.
Oh, okay. At least we're getting a shot on goal.
This is the feeling I had in the first 10 minutes against City.
Okay, and then did you have to take medicine for it?
Mm-hmm.
Not that kind of feeling. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but they say laughter's a good medicine. So considering that you're a bit ill at the moment, I'm trying to get you healthy.
Oh, fabulous little run from Daly. Nearly manages to slide
Kane.
Son through, but can't. We look good with the ball. Go, Harry Kane!
Harry Kane scored.
Okay, Ian, you don't have a very good poker face.
Let's go. I have Harry Kane on my fantasy team.
No, it's definitely Harry Kane. It's definitely a goal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can you just hold it for 30 seconds so we can all go hey at the same time?
No,
you have to hold it. You have to hold it for 3 minutes.
Come back at half time. Little ball in, Sanchez through to Ndombele. Ooh, no, he's well onside. He's half a yard onside.
I've just seen the one where Alisson saved
right foot across the goalkeeper where you should go.
Oh my God.
Beautiful finish from Harry Kane.
Yeah, you sure it's not going to VAR?
Oh.
Because
VAR won't overrule it. Kane is I can't see.
No, it's Robertson
just played Kane on. It's half a body between Kane and. It's definitely a goal.
Come on, no.
Okay. And it's only 13 minutes, guys. So hang in there. Kane scores at last.
Delay.
Yeah.
So if I'm spoiling it for anybody, I'll happily mute and come back in at half time.
No, go ahead.
I think
this
Jens
is the best part of my show.
That's fine.
Let's go.
Look at that.
Come on, Harry Kane.
I think
Eugene.
Dan. Jens has got more of
Eugene,
Jens
your
has got more of a
shot
leg
was
than you.
nice,
Look at it. Get in.
Come on. Oh, this is so good. I have so many Liverpool friends to mess with now.
And what about your dad? Dad, we scored. I know, but you can say we can score too.
I'm home alone right now.
Okay. Ooh. Well, if you wasn't a teenager, I'd be worried. But yeah, either that or I'd start be calling you Macaulay Culkin. See, everyone's got quiet now. Is that a good
showing
thing?
replays? That's a lovely weighted pass from Ndombele into Kane. Doesn't have to break stride to finish it. They maybe show you that up 15, 16. They're showing that on replay. It's a beautifully weighted pass from Ndombele.
Oh my God! What? It was a good finish as well from Kane.
Yeah.
How can it be a good finish? He's English. Not from Scandinavia.
Yeah, good point, Wayne Bonner in the chat. Winks has made a very, very good start. Very good start. I know he's not everybody's favourite, but we're in again here. Kane's going through. Can he pick out Son? Oh, God, he should have scored. We should be 2 up.
Son missed it.
Classic Tottenham counter-attack.
This is insane.
Okay, we've got Dan Senior in Glasgow and we've got Dan Junior in Florida because we're gonna get the hyper reaction of Ian first, and then we're gonna get Dan about 2 minutes later going, "Oh, they should have scored." I'm
you got to remember, Dan is so far behind. I think he's watching highlights of the Norwich at home game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but Ian, because
okay, come on, Son, come on, Kane, come on.
Because this time
Son.
you're ahead. All I am today is
too hard
comic
for
relief.
Kane.
The thing is, in America, they have this streaming service called Peacock. And it makes
That's NBC.
No, because
it's a fabulous
There's NBC Sports and then there's Peacock. And Peacock is like half of the games are on Peacock. This one's on Peacock. And I don't have the membership. So I used to have the membership, but
okay, great. Shh. You're too young to admit that you're looking at things you shouldn't be looking at.
Pause.
Like unofficial streams.
Oh, Harry Kane on the breakaway. I'm pretty sure this is the one that you told me, but whatever. Son. Oh my God. God. That was really good from Kane, though.
Yeah, that was about a minute ago.
It would have been so good if you would have scored that.
Wow. Good tackle.
I know, 2 minutes ago. It's 18 minutes
offside.
now.
Son is going through here. He's probably going to score. No, he doesn't score anyway, but I think the flag would have gone up. I think Son was offside. Well, the referee's allowing play to go on, but that might just be using the advantage rule. We are looking devastating on the counter. Liverpool having quite a lot of the ball, but the Winks and Dele are doing a really great job. And that was Mane was nearly in there for Liverpool. Touch wasn't quite good enough. Lloris grabs the ball. Let's have a look at this. Son is, just showing a replay. Son is clearly offside, so I don't know if the flag's going to have gone up as well. Didn't actually look particularly confident when he went through with
offside.
Yeah, it was off. Well, I called it off on the live, so that gives you there was enough distance for
clearly off
defense by Dyer there.
Kane was slow to do it. Should have been 1-2 pass, I think.
Yeah,
and Son would be onside.
Just feel there's another goal in this for us, the way we're counter-attacking.
Mm-hmm.
They're not good. They're not looking strong midfield. They're not looking confident at the back either. Yes, they've got us a tackle and a half by Kane, but he's been penalised. He's getting yellow carded for it. A little bit over-aggressive. I think he got the ball.
Okay, is this after a Mane attempt on goal?
Yeah, it's just after the Mane attempt, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I've been made redundant by Ian. I'm just gonna make jokes. I'm gonna keep people. I'm gonna keep people laughing, and Ian can be the one with the bleeding edge news.
Okay.
Let's just have a look
at
that.
Then
I
tell
you what, Kane did go through there with his studs up. It's a yellow. I tell you what, this may be a review for a red on Kane. Just don't want to put anybody's. That's a fairly wild, loose, studs up tackle by Kane. I've obviously got the sound down, so I don't know if there's any sort of review. Was on Robertson, who does not look comfortable.
The official TottenhamHotspur.com just says it's a yellow card at 20 minutes.
What I was worried about was there going to be a review. No, the ball is back in play, so no review. If there was a review, Harry got away with one there.
That was high.
Yeah, watch it and replay.
And handball.
I don't know. Strange referee in here.
Crazy.
Looked like a foul on the far touch line at 2026. Throw in. Yeah.
England, Scotland. All right.
Yeah, Scott there may be worse. I think Kane was maybe lucky not to have got red there.
Yeah.
I've seen players go for that kind of out of control tackle.
True.
Sloppy ball out from Sanchez, inviting tackle. It's another interception from Deli Ali, and started well. He and Winks have both started well, and Ndombele gets an assist for the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're showing the replay at 21:07 on this chance for Son. She's got to score there. Got to score. The telepathic too. He's got to score.
True.
Let's hope that Kane doesn't turn hero and villain in the same game.
Yeah. Kane has to be careful now.
Thing is, who would we? It would end up being Son as the sole striker if
there's anybody
they
on the
replaced
bench.
him.
Don't know if there's anybody on the bench that could even play an attack. Moura, I guess, but I don't think they'd want to be making changes. I mean,
he just
won't
bounce in front of him.
There's no way he'll take Kane off.
Yeah, it'd be Moura, and maybe they put Skippy in the midfield to just bolster things.
Good header, back defensive header away from Dyer.
Oh, Dyer's headers are better nowadays.
Draws a foul and a yellow card for Robertson for Liverpool. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the new boy, I think.
Morton,
number 80. Yeah, I fancy playing number 80.
Who's? You mean they've got a youngster?
He's 19. I think it's his debut. He's just got yellow carded for, I think they call it a tactical foul on Winks. Oh, it's weak defending. We're in trouble. Saved by Lloris. Doesn't hold it. Some poor defending there. 2 attempts to get the ball away.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder they've got a youngster there.
Sanchez makes one of his.
We would have a youngster if his battery hadn't died on his computer, and we'd have Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Again, Liverpool
how can you lose the ball like that? Who was it that lost the ball?
I'm not sure. Because it was certainly a poor pass, second mistake, a poor pass out of defence by Sanchez that invited. It's really all Liverpool now. These are dangerous times for us. Ball headed behind for a goal kick for us. But
took a deflection.
Ricky Villa says it was Ndombele. It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
We've got these players. There's a header there from Dele Ali that they're not showing it on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Brian. Big up.
Hi, Brian. All right.
Yeah. You have the link, bro. Hop on if you're free.
I'll be interested the views on the chat. If anyone else thinks that Kane on another day with a tougher referee might have got a red there. I'm putting my football hat on rather than my Spurs hat on.
Of course. Yeah, possibly. His stats were up. It did catch him.
Interesting. They're just showing the most touches of players, and the Liverpool have got the top 4, and our top player with the top touches is Sanchez, which is
not a good sign.
Yeah. So it's not a good sign, but we've looked very good on the break, and I can't remember who called that in the chat before that thought we'd be playing very much counter-attack. It might have even been Kim, and I think that's absolutely how it is at the moment. Again, looking at the forward, very much lined up as a 5-3-2. There's no suggestion of the fullbacks getting forward very much. You just see the shape there. If you look at it at 25-25 coming up, you just see the picture there. It's a very solid 5-3-2 shape. Disciplined, but
I think I already sent you the link, Brian. Check your WhatsApp, your personal DMs. Right. If not, Jamie, can you just send it to Brian again, because my phone is being used as the watch along screen.
Yeah, you picked that up, Eugene. Sorry, I wasn't listening. From Brian wants a link. It's a free kick to Liverpool now, sort of inside right channel, edge of the box, bit between the corner of the penalty area and the touch line. Foul by Delhi.
Let me see what I can do this. Hold on. Yep. I know I can do. Yeah, I can open another window. Okay, Brian, I'm going to send you the link. Yeah, again. Let's see whether I can do this or not. Come on, what's that? Pick up. How much pressure can we take? That's something.
Yeah, well, not a lot. Royal's just got a yellow card here. Was it Royal? I wasn't watching. I'm trying to check the score from the Scottish League Cup final. Or is that surely a yellow card for diving? I hope. No, maybe not. Free kick to Liverpool, dangerous.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. You're meant to be watching, not commentating.
Okay, Royal gets a card.
Yeah. But as I say, how much more of this pressure can we take? It really is all Liverpool now. All Liverpool. But it's Conte's shape. And header, I think, again from is it Mane? And ball's gone behind, goal kick, but who that is. Good jump by Davis to at least put him off a bit. And Winks has lost possession there. Getting overrun in midfield, badly overrun.
So we're going to absorb the pressure. Can we absorb the pressure?
I think we've got to try and get hold of the football.
A third of the half left.
Yeah,
good 15 minutes.
Holding a solid line at the edge of our penalty area, which is good. I hate it when teams get deeper and deeper. You won't. Oh, he's put it wide. Dele Alli has put a sitter wide. I didn't say a word. It was another classic counter attack. Son's gone in, hasn't quite got the pace to beat them. Taken a step back, picked out Dele, unmarked, sort of around the penalty spot, right foot, and he's put it wide. We really could be 2-3 up here. Kane's taken the centre half out. Brilliant run from Kane off the ball. You'll see it. And Dele has just by the penalty spot. Side.
Ricky.
I might be doing him an injustice. Is that a save by Alisson? I might be doing Dele an injustice. I'm not sure. He has to score. Yeah, it's a corner. It's an amazing save. Sorry, you'll see this coming up in a minute, guys. Amazing save by Alisson.
Corner?
Instead of being 3 up, we're still having squeaky bums.
We're still having. Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to let you know, this is Tottenham Hotspur Football Club we are watching. So there would be no possibility of us being 3-0 up when there was any chance whatsoever of there being squeaky bum time. It's just how
there's a save.
It's just how it is. It's just how it's always been.
Yeah, we should have stocks in Vaseline.
Yeah,
save on the nappy rash.
I don't know. Do you know? In fact, tell me about. I'm not saying any more.
No, at least a shot on target
from Delhi. A Delhi that's getting the luck. That goes in. We certainly could be 3 up. It's a classic counter-attacking performance.
We're having chances. That's a good thing.
Well, that's absolutely
how I see it.
If you're riding pressure and you're not getting any chances, that's when then it's a problem.
Yeah.
And at the
because
end
every time you get a chance like that, right?
You're a Liverpool player. Yeah.
No, they
you
get
don't
a bit
get
afraid.
many better than that.
No, every time we get a chance like that, they're gonna be afraid. See, so
but it just makes Liverpool think that. Sorry, just Robertson's there, Sanchez away, Milner, Alec Trent on the edge, but that's they're able to put both their fullbacks so far forward. That's where it's difficult. That's why we're penned in, and while we're having to play this 5-3-2.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're a goal up. The problems are Liverpool's to solve at the moment.
Yeah.
They're asking a lot of questions, but I haven't found an answer. Oh, no, Delhi's... No, it was Royale, sorry. Shocking pass.
Yeah, sloppy seconds. Literally, there's a P-Funk song by George Clinton called "Sloppy Seconds." So it's like the time is moving so
it never goes quickly when you look. There is something in the science, and I don't know how it is, that when you're winning a game, the clock seems to drag, and when you're losing a game, the clock seems to fly. I don't know why that happens, but
it's probably a bit like a car crash.
It's watching it in slow motion.
Now I understand what you were saying. Mistake like that.
But the positive we can say is for all the
we've got another counter attack here. Kane's gone in. It's another wonderful work by Dele Alli. Poor ball by Kane in for Son. Allison's read it and come out and taken it. Another dangerous looking counter for all their possession of the ball. Liverpool. It's us that's looking more like opening them up. Delhi's playing really well. He's fighting and fighting and fighting.
Okay, just in case you're unsure whether this is Spurswation, we have been taken over by Alan Mallory, so don't get worried. It's just he's gaslighting for
gaslighting or moonlighting.
Well, either way.
But it's offside. He was running ahead of the defender.
Who was?
Son. Well, Ali's doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it's been tough, but for all the complaints about the team, Delhi and
Rings
goal to Liverpool.
Go to Liverpool.
Jota.
See, I told you guys.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Pressure had to tell, maybe, but
not worth it.
Goal to Liverpool.
But let's see whether we crumble. And if we crumble, then Conte will know what kind of players we have. We always do. That's why.
Just have a look at this little run. I've got a little run behind Sanchez. Dyer's drawn out.
Bad defending again.
Davis doesn't get the clearance in. I mean, it's one of those ones you can say 4 or 5 players have just not done enough. Davis has to get that ball clear, I'm afraid. And there's no jump at Jota. Takes it well, but not a great goal to lose. And then we've lost possession of the ball. And Ndombele, who's gone sleepy's just lost possession of the ball. But There you go. You can't say Liverpool didn't deserve it, albeit we, on another day we've scored 2-3 counter attacks, and we're cruising. But football ain't like that, is it?
That was bad, right? Who? That first ball that came in, it wasn't clear. Was it Dyer in the center?
I think Scott makes a good point that Mane is making runs off our defenders constantly, and they're not picking him. And with 5 of them there, one should be able to follow the run. Winks has lost.
How the hell did we just lose the ball?
Well, Winks has just lost the ball trying to thread Kane through. This is trouble again. Oh, no penalty. No penalty. One of those ones I'm wanting if it's at the other end. Another long ball, but it's a clumsy long ball. Oh, heavens above. You see Alisson, he's made a real Horlicks of this.
Okay, Eugene, have you heard of Horlicks?
Yes, of
It'll
course.
be a corner to us.
Okay,
we used to have Horlicks sweets,
Yeah, but you looked a bit confused when he said Horlicks.
Oh, we're making a Horlicks of it. Royale's clumsy. I don't think it's a penalty. But... Oh, he gets Jota. He doesn't get the ball. Oh, now
in the box.
He gets. I said I would be screaming for that if it was at the other end. It's whether there's a clear. It's no penalty. No penalty.
How did Alisson miss that ball? Oh, he was out. And we get a corner, then
one of those ones where you're probably saying it's not a clear and obvious error, but that's Sanchez up in the box from the corner, and Alisson didn't look too clever there either.
He was looking for it. That's why it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, well, as I said, if it was at the other end, Eugene, I would be screaming for it.
Penalty, yeah, we would.
Yeah, and we've not made the best of the corner. Matip whacking it clear. According to TottenhamHotspur.com.
What's happened here? Oh,
he punched his own play.
I thought it was there was a foul by Emerson, and Royale has already had a yellow card, and I saw the yellow card being flashed, and I'm worried for a minute that it's another one for Royale, but it's not. It's one for Clipperty, protesting too much, presumably that Royale hasn't got a second yellow card.
Yeah, no, the Tottenham Hotspur app is saying 39 minutes, yellow card to an unknown Liverpool player.
No.
Went to
unknown player.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow card is the clock. Yeah. I'm gonna send Klopp off.
It's of course not impossible if whoever's reporting that is sitting towards the front of the West Stand that they won't be able to see. That they might be thinking it's gone to someone on the bench.
This is what Klopp does, He wastes time, and then that gets added on, and then they'll score just before half time.
Liverpool having another really good spell here, but that time Sanchez runs with is it Milner, and ball goes harmlessly out for a goal kick. I could try this football commentary, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. As I've
this
said
is where
before,
you practice.
You sound like Mullers. Red sounds like he should be on the athletic.com. So we got two pseudo journos in our midst.
Okay.
You've certainly got the flow.
Soccer Saturday needs any new commentators.
Well, if Spitting Image do a sketch on Soccer Saturday, then you could be Alan Brazil or Alan Mallory's puppet voice.
Brazil even drinks more than me, so another dangerous attacks. Mane, not Saleh running Davis ragged there, but header cleared away.
See, no, that's an Alan Brazil. That's an Alan Brazil link. Mane.
He'd do it in a Glasgow accent, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Mane.
Yeah, the thing is, Brazil used to be like a far strong player, but he always had a slap.
Yeah. I tell you what, I don't know if he's looking at changes at half time and who's got the energy. And the game is absolutely passing Ndombele by. Winks and Dele are doing reasonably well, considering it's so tough in there.
That's the thing. Maybe we're going to have to do the three in a go, because we got two players on yellow cards. One of them being Kane, who Conte claims he can't not play in any given game.
Well, trouble here. Ooh, ball's gone. Salah's had to take it wide.
Have we had the Alexander Arnold whips in the corner?
Oh, it's a goal! Good save by Lloris. Fabulous.
Okay, you're still ahead.
To Salah, unmarked, right foot shot. Good save by Lloris.
Maybe some of the better form by some of the players is because they're playing for positions.
Yeah, with his feet. De Gea style save. I think this is one of those. I've got 42 and a half minutes on the clock. Really, it's a free kick, silly foul. I think by Sessegnon, was it? But I think this is one of those ones where we really need half time and we need to try and reorganise. Although we've had some great chances on the counter, there is absolutely no doubt that if this were boxing, we would be well behind on points at the end of the sixth round. We come to the end of the sixth round. Let's survive the sixth round here unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, free kick on the touchline, level with the penalty area.
For Liverpool.
For Liverpool, rock solid defensive line of 6-7 players.
Okay, Jens, you need to clean up your comments. Don't even let that scroll.
Well, tell you what, the zonal marking didn't work too cleverly there. Jota got a run. If you look at the marking here, Jota's got a run. Who is it who's stopped running? Who is that? Oh, I tell you, they're showing a replay of the Dele chance and the from behind the goal. It's the first time I've seen that angle. He doesn't do a lot wrong, Dele. Maybe he's put it at a height that Alisson can get it, but that's being picky. It's a stunning save by Alisson. Stunning. That's just on 44 minutes. If you're presumably we're all watching the same pictures, at least it's a stunning save by Alisson.
Davis.
Yeah, free kick
Winks
on the
is
right
trying
flank.
too hard to move the ball forward rather than try and keep possession of it. Winks has lost the ball a few times, really trying to. But then I think that's the point of playing on the break. You've got to try and get the ball. Well, that's another crossing, but that's gone wide. Cess is having his work cut out, not surprisingly, by Salah. That wasn't Salah, I don't think, but on that right-hand touchline for them. But 45 minutes gone now. We're into 3 minutes stoppage time, though. So
who's got a drippy tap?
Come on.
Oh, a drippy tap. It might be me. Can you hear that?
Yeah, all the way in Manila.
That's a good one.
I'll have to shut the door. That's unreal. You can hear that. I think we're going to get a kitchen extension, so I'm not bothering to, because it needs a complete new unit. Seems daft to spend that money, but it's amazing if you can hear that.
No, I've got a proper noise cancelling everything headset because I teach online.
I've actually realised I've not put mine in, but if you can hear me clear, I can hear you guys. Well, don't need it.
3 minutes at a time.
I had a lesson one time where I could hear a guy's flatmate brushing his teeth in the other room whilst he was having his lesson. I was like, you might want to move further away from the bathroom.
Scary. That's really scary.
It's also because sometimes the connection of the students isn't that great, so you need to have as good a sound as possible on your end of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so far it says I don't know, probably the 45 plus 2 minutes. We're on the verge of the whistle going for half time.
Well, I'm 46-34, so we've got a minute and a half. But it looks like, looking the way Liverpool are playing, it looks like they're happy to wait till half time. But who knows? It's Winks caught in possession. That's happening more. Oh no, that was Davis. I do my man a disservice.
Okay, prospective subs at half time.
Prospective what?
Who would you put on at half time from our?
Well, I think so. Oh no, let's just watch this. But let's just get to half time. 47-10, and Salah's having a run on Sessegnon.
No.
Movement again. Not getting the tackles in the box. Not getting the tackles in. Dele's done brilliantly. Got that ball away.
Well, I would my first suggestion would be take Royale off and put Tanganga on. And take Winks off and put Skippy on.
I think if you're going to make a change, I don't know who whether anyone's who's fit or really fit on that bench. If you're going to take Skip, if you're going to take a player off for Skip, it's going to be Ndombele because he's given us nothing going forward. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. A little run on the left from absolutely nowhere. Sessegnon gets in behind on the that left-hand side.
I thought you just passed. I thought you just passed a kidney stone.
Oh, don't! Kane just doesn't get a connection on it. I mean, it came out of absolutely nowhere. Kane gets a half.
It's like the kidney stone
on it. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've never passed the kidney stone, but. Anyway,
that first half ended 1-1.
1-1.
Somehow we didn't turn a drama into a crisis.
But 1-1, we live to fight another day, I guess. In back comes
Hello, Still.
What a game of football! What a game of football, guys! It's been brilliant to watch, hasn't it?
It's too nervous, but you don't feel. I mean, we could have been 3 up, or we could have been 3-1 down.
Yeah, I think Liverpool had 2 chances in the first 2 minutes and could have gone 2-0 up, like you said.
Easy, yeah.
Then we had 3 or 4 counter attacks. We should have at least put 2 away. We didn't. But for me, I can see what's happened. So Conte is worried about Liverpool. Their attacking threat down the wings. So what he's doing is he's playing a 5-3-2, and the 5 at the back. You've got 3 in the middle and 2 out wide. So if the wing backs of Liverpool, Robertson and Trent, come down the wings, you've got Cess. By the way, Cess has done a great defensive job today. Cess on one side and Emerson on the other. And Cess and Emerson, they've hardly got up the pitch this game. But
I hate to tell you, Stell, I've been saying that all the half. I know you haven't been listening, but that's what I said about they've absolutely pinned us in and we haven't got our full backs forward. That last chance, funnily enough.
No, but Ian, he's done that on purpose to nullify the wingers of Liverpool. He's done that on purpose, Conte. And what he's done is, because Skip and Højbjerg aren't playing, he's put 3 in the middle, in the holding mid, to not allow Liverpool to cut through the middle. So one of the holding mids will go out wide to support the wing back. So we've got 2 that go out wide. That's why Liverpool haven't got down the wing successfully this game. And then we've still got 2 holding mids, so we're not losing a holding mid by doing that. Conte's actually done a Mourinho, and he's done it well, and he's kept Son and Kane up top, so that if we do win possession, we can counter. So Conte's tactic was actually working, but then when Liverpool equalised, because Ben Davies made a mess of it in the penalty area, poor first touch, when Liverpool did equalise, we lost our heads. We completely lost our heads, lost our shape, lost our flow, and it's almost like we'd lost the game. So half-time has come at a good time for us.
Yeah.
God knows what's going to happen.
We've got a whole plethora of fresh bodies online. So, Brian, Ricky, Dan, any one of you want to put your full penneth in?
I'll quickly speak now because I'm coming on for half time. I didn't know if Stel was going to let me speak. He was on a ramble, so well done, Stel.
Brian, what's the weather like in Golders Green today?
I don't know, mate. Actually, it's quite foggy. What about in What about in Palmer's Green, mate? And I'm glad to see your Wi-Fi.
You nearly said Winchboy Hill.
I did. So listen, all I've got to say is, first of all, hello to everyone. Dan, always goddamn brilliant to see you. We need to talk about the final whistle, but we'll deal with that another time. Jens, always a goddamn pleasure. The best laugh on YouTube, I swear. For Christmas, you should sell a can of your laugh because it is just the best. So, Ian, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. Yourself, Brian?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. And Jamie and Eugene. So, listen, the first half, all I would say, wow. Yeah. I mean, it really was a fantastic game of football. Now, when I saw that midfield, I thought, oh, shit. I thought, here we go. It's just going to keep us on. The only thing I'm going to say bad about Dele is he should have scored that goal 3 years ago. That's in the back of the net. I know Alisson saved it, but it's Son at times. I always have this issue with Son. Sometimes he passes when he should shoot, and sometimes he shoots when he should pass. And there are a couple of opportunities in that game that he did the wrong thing. But great to see Kane score.
Brian,
yeah.
Don't you think the passes from Kane to Son haven't been good though? Like Kane's passes should have been a bit better.
I can't hear a word because your dodgy dial-up has started to kick in.
Don't you think? don't you think that the passes to Son from Kane should have been better? Kane's passes haven't been good enough.
They should have been better. They should have been better. But you know what? Before with their goal, listen, it doesn't matter what you do. They have 2 world-class, and I do mean world-class fullbacks. And that attack, there is always going to get a chance. And the only problem is, compared to us at the moment, when they get a chance, 9 times out of 10, they take it. There's no defence that was going to stop that. It was a wonderful cross.
But Ben Davies lost the ball, though, man. Ben Davies fucked that.
So, listen, a defender makes a mistake. Listen, right now, if you had told me that half was not only going to be that entertaining, but that good, like I would have taken snapped your hand off. I mean, Harry Kane was unlucky with another. We've played well, and without skipping Højbjerg in that midfield, I thought we've just got. There seems to be a miscommunication with Alisson and the defence. We just have to, like people, try and find our weak point and just keep pressing on it. I think we've clearly identified that without Van Dijk, their defence is a weak point. And as much as I give Dele Alli a lot of shit, and I will continue to, apart from that finish, you can see in his defence and everything, he is working hard. I mean, I don't think he had a choice, but so I'm not going to go in. All I will go in on him is no save or no save. That goal should have been, and it should have been 2-0. Simple as.
Should have hit it higher.
Brian, did you see there was one at about 44 minutes? They showed it from behind the goal. What a phenomenal save it was. I mean, you could argue it was a height that you could say maybe lower, maybe higher. Someone said maybe put it higher. But what a save.
He should have shot across the goalie.
The thing is as well, the thing is as well, what I would say with Dele Alli, and I had this against the Arsenal game in the pre-season friendly when he hit the post. Dele Alli 3 years ago whacks that as hard as he can, and it's in the top corner.
Yeah.
Now he's trying the clever, let's try and curl it in. All right, there's a bit of power behind it, but if there's any guy that just needs to put their laces through it and get it in, and don't care how it goes in, it's him. And then obviously the luck he's on. 2 minutes later, they go and score. So it was no doubt in. It was a wonderful, wonderful save. When you first see it, you think, you idiot, how have you missed it? But then you see that there's no doubt it's a wonderful save, but it should have been scored.
I've just seen it again. It's going wide. It was going wide.
No, it was going in.
It's curling in.
It was going in.
It was curling in.
Curling in.
There's a camera angle that it's going from behind Dele Alli's head. and towards the goal, and you can see definitely it's going in.
Yeah.
Don't you
Big
think
up, Chris.
Don't you think it's positive that Dele Alli is getting in these runs?
Yeah.
One
From
run.
Neutral's point of view. What a game, guys.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic.
At the best, yeah.
That is a good game. That one with Davis for their goal, they're just showing it again. It's a little bit like Winks for that third West Ham goal at the whatever season it was now, where he doesn't get the ball away. It's almost in the same position. And from that, they score again. It's a miscontrol by Davis. And the ball's within a second. Ball's in the area.
Yeah, and just hold on.
Yeah, no.
Someone's TV is on in the background.
Not me.
Not me here either.
I can hear something in the background.
Definitely not me.
But Jens, good to see you.
Someone got a radio on?
Yeah.
See you too.
Yeah. So what do you think, Jens?
I think it was very entertaining. As per usual against the big teams, we should be 3 or 4-0 up, and we'll go on and lose this now.
Yeah.
That's stop. You're being so positive.
Come on.
Yeah.
But I've been pleasantly surprised with Winky.
Okay, well, that's a different conversation altogether.
He's a good player. I've always said it. Winky's a good player.
And Dele and Don Bailey, great pass, but he hasn't really done an awful lot.
He's lost it a couple of times, been doing stupid little shimmies and whatever. He's got to cut this out.
Yeah, but Brian, he's not a holding mid. You saw today, further up the pitch, look at the damage he created.
I've got no doubt with that.
Playing a holding mid though.
I've got no doubt, but that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't be playing him in that holding mid. Yes, we're low on numbers and whatever. If Skip comes on, let's say the second half, and they push him up, then he can be absolutely devastating. It's like I've always said, and still you'll be able to say if what I'm saying is correct with your background. What I'm saying with him, he's very much like a Ginola and a Van der Vaart. I'm not saying as in that he's one of those that aren't going to come back and track back and do his stuff. So like when we had Palacios, okay, you won't answer me, you'll go off screen. Okay, so when we had Palacios and other players like that,
he's losing his signal.
Exactly, they did the work. So then they did the work because they knew Van der Vaart and whatever weren't going to be as good defending. It was like, get back into shape. And that's what we've got with Ndombele. If we can find a way to say, right, you stay there. All I want you to do is get back in shape. That's all I want you to do. Don't commit. Don't do anything. So when you get the ball, move ahead. And also, just before I go, because it was only a quick flying visit, I'm doing it for every channel. I thought I'd give this channel a quick update on Bob Spur because I was on Irish before and I don't know if people saw it. So the update on Bobby as we speak now is pretty much no news from what Kim said. The only thing I can say is he's now down to 45% dependency on the oxygen as opposed to the 60, 80s and higher we've been. So that's always a positive. And what they do every day normally is they rotate him. So they give some pressure off the lungs. So he does that. And then yesterday he was at a place where they actually felt they didn't need to rotate him and relieve the pressure off the lungs. So at the moment, since he's moved to this hospital, he is trending up. But they've told us to say there's no way anywhere near to close to being out of the woods. It could be a good day, then a bad day. It could be a great day, then a hideous day. But thank God, the last couple of days since he's been moved to Milton Keynes, it's been positive. And the great thing with them moving is at Harlow, there seemed to be some miscommunication or lack of them calling Kim to update her, or when Kim was trying to call, no one answering the phone. They are calling Kim regular as clockwork. Every time that Kim's got a number that's direct to the ward, every single time they answer. So with these things, it's only positive. But as we speak right now, he's at 45% on the oxygen. And at the moment, things are trending up. So things are looking good. But on that note, I'm going to make a move because I'm going to go downstairs and spend the second half with my dad. But if you're still going after the game, there's a good chance I might pop on.
All right, Ryan, take care.
All right, guys.
All right.
So everyone,
Nice
I will do.
Right.
Dan, we'll be in touch. All right, brother.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Listen, love you all. Speak to you soon. Leave you out as always.
Leave you out. I want to get your thoughts on the. What did you guys think about the shove towards Diego Jota? Do you think that was a penalty?
Oh, yeah.
What about the reckless challenge by Kane?
That was a red card all day long. We got away with it, thank God.
Yeah, the Kane challenge was a red card, definitely.
Red.
Yeah, reckless challenge. Okay. Yeah,
I've got to go, fellas. Nice to see you. Take care.
All right, we'll catch up again later.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, no, here she is.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello. She's shy. Okay.
She is, yeah. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. So, Stel, what kind of subs do you think we should put on?
I wouldn't make any subs. We don't need to make subs. We're creating chances. We're just missing all our chances. The tactic has worked. We've just missed our chance. Son should have scored. He's missed. Dele Alli, he should have scored. He missed. Harry Kane, does everyone forget? He had a chance right in front of the goal, and he's just blasted it. You know, so I wouldn't change it. What I would change though is the holding mid. See how the game goes and go to 2 holding mids and maybe push Ndombele a bit further, because he can, mate, if he can play the through balls to Son and Kane, we can cause damage. Liverpool's back line are there for the taking. I'm surprised. They're there for the taking, but at the same time, we can't make stupid mistakes in defence. And that's what I've been saying all along, Eugene. Everyone's praising Ben Davies. Oh, he's so good. Look how good he is.
I didn't praise him.
Not you, but other Spurs fans. No, he's good against Norwich, who are rubbish. He's good against Vitesse, who are rubbish. He was good. He was good against Leeds, who can't win. They look like they're getting relegated. As soon as we play a good team like Liverpool, he makes a mistake and he costs us a goal because he's not a big game player. He's not good enough at this level. So that's my only concern, man. But I don't know if I'd change it just yet, because we're in the game. Maybe after 15, 20 minutes, if it's not working, if we're not still creating chances and scoring, then maybe change it then, Eugene.
Okay, that'd be a good shout. We are creating chances, right? We should have taken them, but we didn't take them. That's why, you see, that's why we always get punished by the big teams. Yeah. We create our chances and we don't take them, right? I guess the second half is gonna start soon, right, Stel?
Yeah.
You guys gonna be here, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna watch it because I've
the other room, the sound,
Yeah, and I've been smashing everything up as well in the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Stel. Catch up later.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, Eugene.
All right. Catch up later, Dan. All right. It's just me alone now. Jamie's gone to get something to eat, and Ian's back. Yeah, Ian's got. So let's see what Ian. Can you hear me, Ian?
Yeah, I can. The reason, just bear with me. The reason I went away was they were just doing an analysis on Sky. Granted, it's Redknapp and Carragher, 2 Spurs lovers and Liverpool haters, as you know, analysing the red card and analysing the penalty for the foul by Royale on Jota, and they're saying red card and a penalty. And I have to say, I agree with that. I think they were. Kane was very lucky to stay on the pitch.
What are you starting soon?
Royale gets Jota, he doesn't get the ball in the penalty area. That used to be called a penalty. You know, it's a foul. It's an infringement of the laws of the game. It's a foul. I'm just checking. What the heck? I'm just looking at my pictures here. I don't know. It's not. Maybe there's problems downstairs. People trying to get refreshments or something like that. It's like half the crowd have disappeared. It's weird. We'll see in a second. But
let me have a look.
But let's say the second half has started.
It's a bit empty, right?
Say that again?
No, the stadium looks a bit empty.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happened.
Okay. What time are you at now? Have you started?
I've got 46:01.
All right. You're still about 40 seconds ahead of me.
Free kick to Liverpool. In terms of what Stelios and Brian were saying, it's absolutely right. It's a fabulous clash of styles. Winks has just got a yellow card. A bit unlucky there, but there you go. I think I'm on my own here.
I think we're showing some fight.
Yeah,
some fightiness at the moment.
Well, that's 3 yellows we've got, but Jota again. I mean, I tell you what, I think when Liverpool bought him from Wolves, I don't think anybody was thinking he was going to be quite the player he's turned into. I mean, he was always a good player, but he's one of those at Liverpool. He's become a great player.
That's down to Klopp, right?
Well, I think a lot of us would be better players of playing alongside better players, but he seems to have come on in absolute leaps. Lovely bit of play there by Delhi, winning a throw in on the touchline.
Winks get a yellow.
Yeah, Winks. Yeah, you've seen that. Yeah, I mean he's played well. Winks and Delhi, they've done well.
Yeah. I think they've done the job that Conte wanted.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the job.
I mean, the bottom line is if they were first choices, they would be first choices every week. They're not, and they're not for a reason. But
I know, maybe now this will give I call. Oh, come on! What kind of pass is that?
Yeah, well, that's Winks has made a mistake again here. He's just losing the possession of the ball too often. Maybe a little bit of lack of match sharpness as well with Winks, and a little bit as well of trying too hard. But I think the problem that Winks is having is he's looking for an out ball, but the fullbacks are not pushing on. I mean, I hear what Brian and Stelios were saying about not, about pinning him, but the reality is they are creating an awful lot of chances. I would much rather we tried to push our fullbacks on a little bit when we got possession of the football and get their fullbacks pinned back rather than ours constantly pinned back. Because it does come a point a team like this will get a goal against you.
But usually when it's like that, I don't know, if we move too far up, they open us up.
Well, this is the catch-22, isn't it? That's the absolute catch-22 in football, that we've lost possession of it cheap again. Oh, Sanchez has got turned. Ooh. Was offside. Assistance flagged for offside, but this second half is a little bit Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scott.
Mane slow.
Where you, Scott? Wow.
It's actually a very good decision, that.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest. Liverpool are a very, very good team. Very good team.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone who thinks they're not a good team,
well drilled.
Football's not the game for them.
Oh. Mane came back from offside this position. I guess Liverpool is still having all the possession.
Yeah, we've actually got the ball at the moment down right touchline in front of the east stand, halfway inside their half. Got another throw in. It's slow, but I think we are. I think we're going to be living on scraps. But as I say, we could easily have scored 3 times in that first half off those scraps. So
just to catch up, not missed any goals, but have there been any changes in?
No subs.
Okay.
No subs. Yeah.
I wouldn't expect subs at this stage, but. And I'll tell you one thing.
Who can Conte bring on to
and Ndombele looks to be playing more advanced. That's the first thing, actually. Tactically, I can see. And Ndombele's threaded a couple of little balls further forward. So he's in a little bit of space and a nice little ball out to, I think it's to Emerson. It picks out, gets Robertson and hits Robertson on the head. And the ball's out for a corner for Tottenham.
Okay, we have a corner now.
Yeah, it's a corner for Tottenham. It's an interesting one. It's but possession loss. Possession.
And what are you eating now, Jamie?
I'm having a cup of tea with a digestive.
Okay. Digestive. Okay.
Classic biscuit for a classic cuppa.
Yeah. So we don't do anything in the corner. If you scored from the corner, Ian will be shouting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the corner's long gone.
Oh, the corner's long gone.
Rather wasted.
Right.
You'll see it in a second. It was wasted a bit.
What a waste. And wings fall over.
Yeah, no foul. Not for me anyway.
Yeah.
You'd have heard me screaming penalty. Believe me, you'd heard me screaming penalty.
All right.
I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm desperate enough, there's showing the Winks thing again. I tell you what, it's clumsy by Matip. Clumsy. Don't think you're going to get that, but one of those ones. If you get it, certainly not overturned.
No, if he got it right.
Oh, trouble! We're in trouble here. Oh, good tackle at the back between Davis and Dyer.
Right.
Sorry, just looks.
Okay. What was I saying?
We're on the attack, on the counter again. Just too long pass by Kane. Went for Son when I think Ndombele and was in space. I think he did take the wrong option. I think the better option was Ndombele in space on the right, rather than sort of route one through the middle for Son with two men. Had to thread it between two defenders. Oh.
No, I think this squares off. Come on.
I think when we've got possession of the ball, we need to be moving the ball as quick. You see, you've probably just got that one with. Yeah. There was an easier ball. Yeah. The easier ball was to Ndombele in space, but it's an easy game to watch from the television studio, if I can call that, or your front lounge in front of a TV set.
Yeah. No, you're about 40 seconds ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 50.
At least.
Yeah. Oh, Ali's in! Oh, Kane has missed a sitter, and the flag has not gone up. That's another great chance just gone begging. I thought it might be offside, but no flag. Whether that means the flag would have gone up if Liverpool Alisson hadn't got possession of the ball, I don't know. Need to see that on replay. And
I think we need to have Ian and Scott M on together for a watch along, because I think we'd have some fireworks.
Scott said he would hop on, but I haven't seen him hop on yet. But,
Ricky Veers. Jens, did I think? Oh, I don't know. The ball. Kane was offside, but I'm not sure Dele was. Ooh, scuffs the post. Not a lot of pace on the. Not a lot of pace.
What did Kane do?
No, Dele scuffs it a little bit. It's not a lot of pass. Again, it's on Kane's left foot. But again, Alisson's done very, very well. He's spread himself. He's made himself big. This is again, Liverpool dominating the ball. Tottenham, the clearer cut chances. You just feel you've got to make another one of these count, because at some point you feel Liverpool will have to
get another corner
score again. Oh, it's another chance gone begging. It's another Kane over the bar from 2 yards. Ball slightly above his head. He doesn't quite get up enough, but oh, heavens above. Near post corner. Davis flicks on. Oh, it's another. It's not easy. The ball's gone about a bit like a bagatelle. But Kane, he just doesn't get up enough. It's an open goal. But it's another chance.
Right.
Conte's got his head in his hands, and, well, Kane could have had 3 or 4 today. It's maybe an informed Kane, like we were saying, an informed Dele buries that chance. I think I don't know. I think he's a little bit unlucky, Delhi, with that.
Oh.
Chance. I don't think he did a lot wrong.
Would
Now
you
it's
say
Liverpool
that
on the attack.
Would you say that Kane appears more hungry finally?
I think he's lacking a bit of confidence. He's also, remember, he hasn't had much of a break. Yeah, I mean, I think Kane's looking good, but I just think Kane at his sharpest would have probably put Liverpool away by now. We'd have been thinking about what we're drinking for celebration. Yeah. But this is the best I've seen Dele. I mean, he hasn't played much. Oh, my God. Dele, wonderful skills by Dele on the touchline, but just squeezed out. That's beautiful. That's the old Dele Alley. And then Davis, I think, is going to get a yellow card for a foul on Salah, which he is.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a referee, so I can tend to spot when these things are coming. Not that I think other people can't, but Davis has got beaten, having pity because Dele was a beautiful piece of skill there. Just got crowded out. The ball's to Salah. Davis is wrong side, pulls him back. Really is a stick-on yellow card.
So Dele does well, and then loses it. All right, that means Davis took one for the team. Did he? We really had two.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 on you. We've got Winks on a yellow. 4. We've got Royale on a yellow. We've got Davis on a yellow. We've got Kane on a yellow. So,
yep, 4.
Which I think gives an idea of the balance of play. You know, they've been tactical. I mean, Kane's wasn't. Kane's was wild. I still think he really should have.
Firmino is coming on.
Who's?
Firmino coming on.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, second digestive?
No, these are different biscuits. I'm making sure that I don't eat all the digestives, sharing them with my wife.
Okay.
Who is asleep. So, or she should be, because it's like nearly 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, Liverpool had another good attack, and we've just cleared the danger. I think we've conceded a free kick over on the left-hand touchline from Liverpool. Firmino is coming on, and they're bringing the young boy off, number 80. I've forgotten his name. Morton, is it?
Morton.
Yeah, bringing him off. I think he looks like he's limping, but obviously,
okay,
I've got a feeling that might have been pre-planned that Firmino would come, was got the energy for half an hour.
Okay, just to intervene with something totally trivial, I'm going to make Jens laugh because he wants to know what I'm eating. I don't know if you can see it.
No, green screen. Scotty.
Okay, they're biscuits called Wookiees.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Great defensive header by Harry Kane.
Can't see you, but we can hear you.
I'm using a different setup than normal, so if something isn't working, let me know.
All right, can hear you. How have you been doing, Scott?
Oh, not too bad. This game's going a heck of a lot better than I expected. I'm not sure we're going to end up winning it, but it could have really been a disaster, and we've been able to hold out a lot better than I expected. So,
I mean, the one thing I'm really impressed with, Scott, is our defensive shape has been absolutely superb, and we're absolutely sticking to the game plan.
Yeah, I think Conte definitely has us set up well. I don't know, in the comments I've been saying, I'm concerned that there's guys getting behind Dyer, Davies, Sanchez all the time and are open.
Yeah.
But I don't think Conte can't game plan those mistakes that those 3 guys always have in them, right? He can't. But,
no.
But we've been...
I mean, in fairness, the replacements in midfield, remember we would have played Moura, Skip and Højbjerg, I imagine, if it had been a full choice. The 3 and Ndombele, Winks and Dele have done all right. Dele has actually played extremely well. I mean, really well. best game in a Spurs shirt for a good period of time. I know he hasn't had that many, but there's been a few games he's been in, and European games and what have you, where he's just been absolutely peripheral. It's Liverpool again dominating.
Corner by Liverpool.
Chances.
Yeah, I don't know why Liverpool has. Was it? I assume it was Trent. Take a short corner like that.
Yeah, make a complete mess of it. But again, I'm just looking at it. You can see this 5-3-2, 5-3-2, 5-3-2. Whenever the picture pans out, and Liverpool, they've got a lot of the ball, but again, they've just given it away. I'm not going to say they're running out of ideas, but they've certainly not found it easy to create anything clear cut. Certainly, they've created nothing this half so far, and we have. But
Liverpool will create one chance and we'll lose. That's the problem.
It goes without saying that in a game like this, that's this tight. Skip is coming on, by the way.
Well,
I'm going to tell you in a minute when the board goes up.
Hi,
Skip
Scott.
is going up. Andre Mariner.
Hey, Christmas decorations in the background as well, and actual snow.
And actual snow. How cold is it over there?
This week it was like minus 25. At some points, I am at a school, and if it's minus 20, the kids can't go outside for recess. And I would say for most of the week we couldn't go outside for recess. So
that's cold.
But now it's nice. Yesterday it warmed up to about, I think it was like 0 or minus 2 or something like that. So
that's warming up too, yeah.
He's bringing off Ndombele.
All right.
And bringing on Skip. He might be that's maybe he'll try and play Delhi a little bit further forward. I don't know. And Ndombele actually, I thought started the second half pretty well. Looked like he could do something, but just depends how much license the front, the midfield three have to get forward, because certainly the fullbacks haven't.
And Scott, where are you? This is a different scene.
Yeah, someone say you're in Alberta, Scott.
In the living room.
Yeah. I'm at my like kitchen table.
Okay.
That's why I said it's a bit different today, because I couldn't go to my normally I'm in the girls' playroom, but I can't use it today. So.
All right.
I like the idea that if it's not below minus 20, they can go out in the schoolyard. So they can still go out in the schoolyard in minus 20.
Yeah, that's the cutoff, minus 20.
Okay. You mean it's that cold and then they let them out?
Yeah, not let them out. You have to go out. You don't get it's force them out. No, that sounds mean. But yeah, you go out. The kids, and it's not the kids. They would like to go out when it's minus 20. They get mad. Whoops.
Snow.
So is there an epidemic in Canada of kids trying to lick metal posts and getting the tongue stuck?
Oh, we talk about that. I've had that talk this year about it.
So your kids have tried it then?
Yeah, some of the kids in the class were talking about it, and I'm like, no, don't lick the poles when you go outside.
Do not show them Dumb and Dumber then.
I haven't had any bad incidents of my own kids doing it though, so.
Right. That's good. That's good.
Have you any of your drinking buddies tried it?
When I was a kid, I personally did it myself, and it was not a pleasurable experience. I did some nice damage to my tongue, but
what about the pole? Did that get damaged? A little patch of skin left on there?
Yeah, that's about it.
Taste buds gone. Do they grow back?
That would explain pudding. They have to have extra salt to taste anything because they keep licking the metal posts in the wintertime.
Pudding?
Pudding. It's fries with cheese curds and brown gravy, and it's actually if it's done nicely, it's a very nice little snack.
Okay.
Oh,
What
now
time are
it's
you
all
at, Scott?
sorts. 65, 55. I'm probably about 30 seconds behind Ian, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, I mean, Liverpool just had. I'm following the game. Liverpool have had a really good spell of possession. Did nothing. We won possession back. Neat little ball out to Sessegnon. Ball up the wing, and suddenly we've got the ball. 30 yards from goal. A throw in 30 yards from goal. So for all Liverpool's possession, they're not really doing much with it. And Kane's making a break here.
Me means we get a point out of the game.
I would take a point now if I'm honest, but there's still that.
Do you know what I'm seeing here?
You
know what I'm seeing here, right? If we do score, right, Liverpool will press to score, and this is what Klopp's trick is. He knows that the possession he has, right. You watch in the last 15 minutes, right, he will be pressing like hell to score. At the moment now, he's just playing around.
Yeah, but I mean that move before, if you haven't seen it yet, it was just one high ball over the press. I mean, this is the point. You know, with a press, you either play through it or play over it, and that was one. No, let's not play around. Just one ball over the top to Sessegnon, and suddenly we're in possession further forward up the pitch.
I think Liverpool gets it this way sometimes, right? We saw it. I don't know if it was last year when they were kind of drawing against Burnley. They had that run of games where they just didn't score against the weaker teams.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. It seems like sometimes if the game gets a little tough for them, they just seem to be content to kind of pass it back. Like Ian said, they have possession, but they don't really do anything with it. And I don't know. Even I've seen them when they've had guys, Thiago in there, right? Who's supposed to kind of be the guy who can unlock things for them. And
ball
they still
into
do
Delhi. Appeal for a penalty. Kane's going mad. Delhi doesn't appear to be bothered by it. I don't think it's one that's going to be overturned. They didn't get the one in the first half, but again, I mean, for all Liverpool's possession, that's again, that's much closer than anything they've done to scoring up to this point.
It means we're looking more dangerous than them.
I think they're in again. Oh, Salah's in! Oh, good save. That's a goal this time. That's another goal. It's a goal to Robertson. Didn't get the ball away again. And suddenly, out of nowhere, there's a lot of complaints. I tell you, Spurs are surrounding the referee and demanding he goes. Now, this is interesting because Tottenham are demanding he goes to the VAR, which they've got no right to do. But which also might be a red card if it's a penalty to Liverpool, to Tottenham, it is a red card as well. Ball has gone in. We'll see that. Firmino's the wrong side. It's a little push in the back. I don't think they're going to overturn that. I don't think they're going to give that. From the side angle, is it enough for Delhi to go down? I don't know. He's not appealing for it. We're going to see the Liverpool goal in real time now. I can't see who that header away. It's a good save by Lloris. Robertson is not offside. He's not offside. We got a lot of defenders scrapping again. We probably don't.
It's 2-1.
Well, I'm still waiting. They're still looking at it. Does that come off Salah's hand? I mean, he's complaining about a high boot. There's a lot of things being looked at here. Well, there was a high boot. Decent push away by Lloris with his right hand. Sessegnon, can he be braver going out there? I don't think he's offside. There's 100 things to be looked at here. And of course, I haven't got the volume on the television, so I don't know what, if anything. But it would appear from what I'm hearing, it's going to be a goal. Spurs are going mad here. Let me put the sound on. I'm going to put myself on mute.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I lost. Well, I started hearing Christmas music in my.
Goal stands.
Yeah, we've got to 71 minutes. Yeah, no, it's still.
Why someone's got a head injury?
Right. Well, I can bring you up to speed on it. The main complaint was about handball. Kane's it. Oh, Alisson's out quickly. The crowd are not happy. It's 2-1. The game's restarted, so it is 2-1 to Liverpool. The ball came off Salah's hand, which is you go back to the Champions League game, and of course that Sissoko got penalised for something that's not an infringement now. And Salah has got away with something that is not an infringement now, but probably would have been then, in the terms of the ball came off his hand in the lead up to the goal, but it wasn't immediately before the goal, and it wasn't considered deliberate. So it counts. I mean, can complain about the laws of the game as much as you want, but that's the laws of the game, and the goal looks a good one to me. I don't think that the one on Delhi was enough of a penalty to overturn the decision. And interestingly enough, Delhi went down on the ground. You've probably seen that, and he wasn't complaining that he was fouled. So could have been 2-1 up, are 2-1 down, and now we've got some work to do. I mean, it's interesting.
2-2.
For all the play, I mean, it's saying Liverpool got 18 shots at goal to our 8, and then 6-4, I think it was, on target. It doesn't feel that way, but maybe because our chances have been the clearer and the cleaner. But it's not a little bit frustrating. It's very frustrating because we've played well. But of course, if you invite pressure, it's team of that.
And you don't score. That's the thing. You must score.
Team of that quality are gonna make. It was a bit of a scrappy goal considering their quality, and a couple of times we've gone through 1-on-1. We've played over the press really well, but. Another promising move here.
Sorry, I was.
Swan's got an open goal. It's 2-2. Alisson's made a fuck up of it, or a Horlicks of it, in polite words, but it's 2-2. It's a simple ball. It's another move run off the ball behind the defenders.
What's the point of giving the polite term after you've just F-bombed?
I bet he's made a mistake of it. Ball in there. Ball is with. It's with Winks.
Allison doing?
Oh God! Is Son offside? Oh please! If he's offside, there's going to be a riot here. I don't think he is, but it's. I don't know. Is he? Alisson's come out of his goal. You come out of your goal, you've got to get the ball. And he doesn't get the ball, and Son left foot.
He's offside.
Is he offside?
I don't think so.
He looks like.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I hate to tell you this.
What is Allison
He's
doing?
offside.
I hate to tell you this.
Look, Madam is right there.
I'm on the live. There's nothing to show the live, but the game's restarted. It's a goal. And that's a bad tackle.
Onside.
That is a bad tackle. That is a really bad tackle by Robertson. There's a lot of players going in here now. The temperature of the game has gone up. He's gone in on Emerson Royale. The referee needs to sort this out. Has he got a good look at it? I certainly haven't seen it. It's a yellow card for Robertson. But as the temperature of the game has gone up about 15 notches, Robertson and Son just having a friendly wave, and it's wild. It's absolutely wild. But if Kane's not going off, then Robertson's not going off. But you could make a case for them both of going off this game. But that is wild. And you see the crowd behind it. This is where you're playing at home, that your referee can easily be interested in the crowd. You could see Sanchez has gone mad. It was not a nice tackle by Robertson.
Mm-hmm. VAR?
I would doubt it would be overturned.
Send Kane off. How are they?
Hang on. No. Whoa. The referee is going to the monitor. The referee is going to the monitor. He's been asked to go to the monitor by the fourth official, and I don't know who it is. He's gone to the monitor. He is looking at this. Well, is it worse than the Kane tackle? I don't know that it is, to be honest with you. You look for consistency. It's not a pretty tackle. It's not a pretty tackle at all.
Oh.
But let's have a look at this. Well, we're seeing what the referee. I mean, it is a wild kick. You have to say it's a wild kick. It's nothing to do with the
deliberate.
game. We're looking at the referee now. He's going. He's going. It's a red card. It's a red card for Robertson. Red card. Robertson's gone. Liverpool down to 10. He's arguing about it, but I can tell you one thing from my knowledge of football. The referee has shown a red card, and he ain't going to be reversing it now, having looked at it. And I don't know why he's arguing, because the referee's looked at it half a dozen times. All I will say is that, people, I think when you're reading about this on your match reports and television stuff, Twitter, people might bemoan the lack of consistency.
Was it Robertson that was tackled by Kane?
Yeah.
No, Royal had the ball, and I mean, he just.
No, Robertson was tackled by Kane.
No.
It was
when Kane,
scissor tackle.
Kane got his yellow. I'm saying.
Yeah, when Kane got his yellow.
It was a scissor tackle, but the referee gave him a yellow. But I mean, as ever, once the referee is advised to go and have a look.
Scott is asking whether it was Robertson that Kane whacked earlier.
Sorry, I'm trying to follow this as well. Say that again, Eugene.
No, Scott is saying earlier.
I was just saying that if it was Robertson that got tackled by Kane, his issue might be, how is that not a red card, but this is a red card? Because I think the tackle Robertson made is a red card, but Kane's probably was as well. That's the only argument, right?
My view is Kane was lucky not to stay on the pitch for, the wild, the studs up out of control. I actually put my sound off just to hear what the analysis was, and it was very much,
this is going to make it very, very interesting, right?
I mean, one of the things in my line of work of equality law or of employment law, labour law, as you would call it, that side of the water, that we look at things called unconscious bias. Lucas Moura is coming on. An unconscious bias is it's Harry Kane, it's the England captain. He's a nice guy. Yellow card him. Robertson, Scotland player. Maybe he's a nice guy as well, but away team, home team. I'm not entirely happy with the consistency of it, although I'm delighted we're playing against.
Do you think we can win now?
I've always thought we could win this game. I've said it before, but with 10, Klopp may be just happy to have we're going to have a set of fresh legs coming on now with Lucas, who can run at tired defenders. I don't know how much COVID they've had, but another fairly wild tackle. I don't know who that was.
That's where the wind sound is coming from.
But can we win this? Yeah, we can win this.
I thought I muted myself.
No, it's okay.
No, I've turned it off now. It's just that if I leave the AC on too long, it starts dripping.
Okay.
And it's 25 degrees centigrade at 2 a.m. So.
Do you know, guys, the one thing good is, right, we didn't crumble. So I think Conte does have an effect on the guys.
Moura's on for Delhi, who's had he's getting a big round of applause from the crowd. I mean, it's only going on the pictures. Obviously, I've got no sound, but it's a huge round of applause. Delhi's had a great game, and I think a lot of people are happy for him. I know there's the get rid of him, but
I think if that fan
this is window dressing time.
I think
window dressing.
One thing I don't like, Jamie, is the way and we've done it since I was a boy, so that's 50-something years ago. The way Tottenham supporters turn on players, it's not an edifying sight. Maybe other teams do it, but it's always been a thing with our supporters. I've never liked,
Well, I think to a degree, it's also been the media amped it up as well with Delhi. It's been fodder for them.
Yeah, the tackle was on Robertson.
10 more minutes we have.
Yeah, 81-13. The tackle. So they're just showing the Kane tackle and the Robertson tackle, and I think when they go back into the studio, I think and as I say, when you read your Twitter reports, your match reports on the news and what have you, newspapers, there are going to be a lot of people saying total inconsistency by the referee. I'm not saying Robertson's tackle wasn't ugly; it was, but
normally the inconsistency goes against us. So
well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Or you say typical, they favour the so-called big teams. When I say the big teams, the Chelseas, the Manchester clubs. But I tell you one thing, we are playing with a little bit of spring in our step now, playing 10, having got the fluky goal back into the game. Brought a couple of fresh substitutes on. As with there's another mistake at the back by Liverpool. Son's trying to go through, but well tackled at the back by Milner.
Mane's gone off.
Who?
Mane's been replaced by Konstantinos Tsimikas.
Oh, was it Mane? I'm sorry, I was too busy talking to look at their substitute. What made me laugh? Sorry, I was going to say because the Andre Mariner fourth official held up the board for number 10, and the camera went to Harry Kane, which makes me laugh because you're thinking Kane's in here. Kane is in here. Have a crack, Harry. Have a crack. Oh, he's just run it wide. Ball's into Ryle. Ball across the ball. Oh, played behind 3 attackers. Gone into the. Be typical. Typical as a foul by Sessegnon. Doesn't need to on Chiesa. Okay. Oh, he's gone down like he's been shot, hoping to get the red card. Yeah, cheat. No, red card. Cheating. Blatant cheating. Chiesa got the I think Chieta's got the yellow card for his protests here, rather than Sessegnon for the tackle. No, it's just a little pushover. It's a foul. It's nothing more than a foul. Going to start red carding players for that, then Chieta's getting red carded for.
Was that Royal that? Sorry, I'm way behind. Was that that was Royal that crossed the ball behind everyone? Right?
Yeah, not a good cross.
Mullis, you've been given the ultimate stamp of approval.
What's that from?
Jens thinks that you should be a commentator on TV.
Oh, thanks, Jens. I do my best. It's quite funny doing this without sound. I've never done this in my life. It's funny. Winks, that's bad. It's a good advantage. Winks is tackled. Oh, a ball through to Son. It's a brilliant interception. And again, the yellow card is out for the late tackle on Winks, who's had that's Konate, yellow card. He's had a good game at the back for Liverpool, I have to say. Very good game at the back for Liverpool. I mean, it has been an absolutely cracking game. Reguilon's coming off. I'm assuming they're going to take Cess off. I can't think for a minute we're going to, go anything attacking. But again, we're on the attack. Royale, Kane's gone out wide. No, he's not. That was Skip. No, I can't tell them apart. But need a ball wide out left here. Davis is there. Ball's gone left to Sessegnon. Can he pick a pass? He can, but it's gone behind him. Gone to Son. Oh, Jesus, it should have been a goal. That really should have been a goal. Davis ran on, made a beautiful run off Sessegnon.
Ian, never play poker. You wouldn't make any money.
Might have been offside. No, I don't play poker. I don't play cards.
Not even Christmas cards.
It's a bit of a scuff. I think the ball's going wide anyway, and I'm not sure he wasn't offside. It was very, very tight. But there's Son now from the corner, but that's gone behind, and that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. 85-35. It's a cracking game. It is an absolutely cracking game.
They just showed the replay. I think Davies would have been offside if they would have.
Yeah, I think he was. It's without a freeze frame.
Do we get a corner?
No, yeah, we got a corner, but we didn't do anything with it.
We took it short and then just passed it to Alisson.
Reguilon is on for Sessegnon, but Cess has had a good game as well. I mean, it's he's been up there against Salah, so it's not exactly the easiest thing on the world. Sanchez does brilliant. Ball up in the air there, just takes ownership of it, heads it away, throw in Liverpool. But
Reggie and Mora, a bit of pace on the wings.
Well, I think that's right. I don't know how much he'll commit Reguilón forward, but this is one of those. Do I gamble? This is where Conte. Do I gamble? Do I try and win this game?
It's too bad Sessegnon isn't able to play on the right, because I think him and Reguilón give us two great attacking options, especially against the weaker teams, right? Those two together would be.
Yeah. Oh, Winks, that's a poor ball. It's one of those ones. He's on the left-hand side. He absolutely has to use his left foot to create an angle. Uses his right, and the possession's lost. But Liverpool have given it away again, and we're trying to build in midfield. Skip across to Winks. Square balls, but that's okay. Let's look for the opportunity.
Excuse
They're down
me?
10. They can't cover all 11 players. It's just mathematically not possible.
I just got
very,
to that
very slowly. What was that?
I was just shaking my head because I saw the Winks pass, and yeah.
Oh, you didn't get my joke then when Mullis said square balls.
Yeah.
I think Kim is correct. It'll be 2-2.
Well, if anyone here watches cricket, Joe Root took one in the right in the balls, and I tell you, he was lucky to have any square balls. Never mind about, as I say, never mind about square balls. But
I think that would have been.
It's a fabulous ball. Oh, it's a poor by Reguilón. Long ball from the back. I think it was from Dyer. I'm not sure. Out to Reguilón in tons of space and just can't put the ball in. 88:21 on the clock. I imagine there's going to be 5-minute stoppages. Probably 5 minutes, I would think.
5-minute stoppages. All right.
Plenty of time for someone to win this game if they want.
All right. Liverpool looks like they're happy with a point.
Yeah, Reguilón probably should have just tried to stop and control that. Because even if he puts that ball in, I don't know if there was somebody going to get on the end of it.
I don't know what you're saying.
Hope you're right, Jens. Mind you, Jens may be the only one watching on the. Hey, I'm doing a commentary for a mass audience here, and it's only Jens that's watching. It's another mistake out the back from Liverpool, but they got away with it.
Sad but true. Okay, Jens, you'll have to spam the whole of Holland to get our viewership up.
6 minutes to add on.
Is it 6? Is it? No, is it? Have you heard that? There's a ball into the ball. That's okay. The ball's safely with Lloris.
I've heard of Fergie time, but now it's Klopp time.
Well, there's been a lot of stoppages, and there was the
Conte
red card
time
review, and there's been substitutions, and VAR review on the second Liverpool goal. So, we've got a little bit of space out right ball with Emerson Royal.
In Tagalog, in the Philippine language, Conte means little. So if it's Conte time, it's little time. So not a fair
right, no, it won't be. We're starting to pen them in there, and Sanchez has just won that ball 40 yards from their goal. So we're definitely pressing them high now. Ball comes back. Sanchez again now in all sort of inside right position. Ball with Winks, nearly loses it. Salah working so hard to try and close down. They must be running on empty now. Particularly some of them have had. Son's going there. They're having to work. Liverpool working so hard to close us down. I mean, that's what good teams do. People always watch, the great players and look at the skills they've got and what have you. What people never realise just how really hard Son has gone. That's gone out. It might have been offside. What people often don't appreciate is how hard the great players work. It's not all just natural skills. it's work. Jota's coming off for Gomez. Well, that's there are 6 minutes. Whoever called that got that right. I've got no sound, so someone's obviously picked that up off a commentary, which is great. Yep. They brought Gomez on for Jota, so Gomez presumably is one of the ones that's had the COVID or been ill. But I think that's bringing off a centre forward and bringing on a centre half means. I think there's what they hold. 44 to 56 the possession. It's not as much as you hope, although we probably had a bit more since the substitution. But we've lost possession. Royale's lost possession of the ball. We've got a bit of trouble here. There's an overlap, left-hand side, ball put into the box, away by Dyer, and Moura runs the ball out. Tackled by.
How often have you seen a 10-man team be the more dangerous team?
Don't go on and win the game, particularly a side of this quality. That's balls into Kane. I think he might be offside. Oh, it was offside. So Alisson's made a great save from Son, but the flag's gone up late, so it was offside. Son has just run forward. Good decision. Very good decision, because Skip's making a run forward as well. In fact, not Son, it was Kane, I'm sorry. Into Son. And Alisson makes another really great save, but it would have been disallowed for offside.
There's less than 3 minutes to go, and still all tied.
Mm-hmm.
But no one can argue this hasn't been a brilliant, brilliant game.
Yeah.
I just saw that Kane was offside.
It's given me plenty to talk about, and I haven't wasted the opportunity, boys. That's a spell. It's 93-20 throw into Liverpool. I thought that was our throw. So
make sure you clear your schedule whenever we have a watch along.
I just got a horrible feeling in my water, boys, at the moment.
Okay, I think you'll probably find that.
Just got a horrible feeling in my waters here. I hate getting that feeling.
Yeah, well, take some.
We always get that feeling.
No, I'm not an eternal pessimist. I try not to be. That's a long, long ball. It's gone over the head. We're in bother here. Ooh, good tackle. That is a brilliant, brilliant tackle by Sanchez, who has had he's always got a mistake in him, but by God, he's worked hard and he's concentrated hard, which is his main weakness. Ball goes over Royale far too easily. Long diagonal ball. But Sanchez has just thrown himself at the ball and cleared it. Brilliant play by Sanchez. Brilliant. He's another one that can play, just doesn't always do it. And you wonder if Conte, with his expertise, I mean, one thing I will say is his peripheral players. Sanchez, people don't rate him, played great today. Davis and Dyer done fine today.
No.
Maybe not at their best, but, this is a world-class attack that they've got. Dele's played supremely well. Winks has played the full 90 minutes. Yeah, he lost possession a few times, I think. Sometimes tries too hard. People, it gets to you after a while, doesn't it? That people moaning at you.
In the last minute of extra time, as long as they don't.
You might be ahead of me. I've got 95 now dead. Have you managed to get ahead of me?
I don't know, maybe, but I think we're probably about the same.
Yeah, 95.09 I've got. Last chance. Winks into Skip. Skip's looked lively since he came on. Again, always looking for an opportunity. Oh.
I think it's going to be a 2-2.
Oh, yeah, I probably would have taken it. We got the first goal, but particularly when we went 2-1 down, there is no doubt that the offside was a game changer.
Yellow card for Konstantinos Smikas.
Where?
He got it just for holding the throw in too long.
I didn't see that. I'm too busy talking to you guys.
It was just.
I've got 95-53 now, so I think we're done. And I think both sides will be happy with that. It's been a great game. Tough. I don't think Liverpool deserve to lose it. Time's up, guys. 2-2. Yeah, resigned shake of the hands from both Conte and Klopp. I think they both know they wanted to win that game, but probably both know a draw was about right. But as I say, I think the
Over?
talking points. It's only it's
over?
over. I think the talking
Okay.
points will be Son looks out on his feet. But I think the main talking points will be the red card that was and the red card that was. And Matip is talking to the referee, and I suspect that that's what they're arguing about. They're arguing about why one went and one didn't. But it was Alisson's mistake that let Sonny in.
That's true.
It would be a shame if they
2-2 then.
It would be a shame if everybody only talks about the 2 red cards, because it was too good a game for that to just be talking about the controversies. Yeah, you can argue the referee got one right and one wrong, or got both right or both wrong. But my view, 2 reds or no reds. Klopp is now arguing with the referee as well, shaking his hand, and then we can see him pointing. He's very, very unhappy, and I don't blame Klopp for that. As I say, if as a Spurs supporter, I think that we got away with one there, then we probably got away with one there. But
well, guys, we drew 2-2.
Yeah,
the game was a good game, right? We showed we had fight in us. I guess Conte does have his, the effect has taken on the players. So I'll take the draw. All right. Yeah, and Scott is changing positions. Yeah, let's see who's coming on. Kim can put herself on.
Sorry, my girls were watching YouTube in the background on the TV, so I didn't want you to get a copyright strike because of their music they're listening to. But I think for me, the game shows how important Conte can be, right? Like Ian said, the shape was very good. I think the players did what they could for their abilities, and Winks and Ali were about as good as you could expect from them. And I think if we had better players in those roles, that we could have taken that game. The one thing I really think we missed is just somebody in the midfield to control that ball, to keep possession for a bit. Because as much as Winks did well, I think in interceptions, and he tackled well, when he got the ball, it just went back to Liverpool too quickly a few times, right? And if we just had somebody who could keep that possession a little bit longer for us, that would really help us to kind of control the game a bit more, not be under attack as much as we were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that holding midfield player, or that ball playing midfield player, is the Dembele. I mean, what's his name? The Kessie. Have I got that right?
Kessie.
He looks like Kessie. He looks like the kind of player that we really need. I'm just looking at the table there. We're 6 off. We're 6 off fourth. We got 3 games in hand when we play them. Someone's trying to find me online. Says there's 2 guys having a beer on that. I'll give him it again. He's someone else talk. I've done enough talking. I'm going to have a sore voice tonight.
Hi, Kim. How was the game?
We're doing well. A bit like Ian, I was screaming and screeching so much at that screen that I've really given myself the beginnings of a sore throat. So I do apologise for the croakiness. But what a game! That was such a good game, wasn't it? It's nice to see us really, really battle for a result. And
that's true.
We were quite unlucky in a couple of. I mean, to be balanced, that Kane challenge on their player, that was. It's a bit naughty, a bit meaty, but I don't know if it was really a red card. I don't know. I need to see it again. So we only saw it twice, I think. So I need to make sure. But on the whole, I'm kind of gutted we didn't get the 3 points. But at the same time, can't really be too upset with a draw against Liverpool. Really, I can't be too greedy.
I think you'd have to say it's one of those. A draw was a fair result, wouldn't it, Kim?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, through slightly clenched teeth, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, I was saying on the live broadcast, Kim, and see what your viewers having just come on air that it was either 2 reds or no reds. I don't see the consistency in sending Robertson off and letting Kane on. And I hope that's not the story, because it will. You know it will be. You know that's when you read the papers and look at the reports and read Twitter, that's what people will be saying. No consistency, da-da-da. Where's the consistency? Where's the fairness? But it was such a great game. It's a shame if that overshadows it. But in reality, it was a red for Kane.
Yeah, in reality, this was red.
I wouldn't have been too hard done by if that would have happened, because you can't really argue it.
But I think maybe it happened too early in the game, right? But if it's a red, it's a red. But I mean, if we didn't get it, I'll still take it, right? So, but we drew with Liverpool, right? And we showed fight. And we showed fight with not our first team, but with a couple of players that we've been, slating and all that. But they showed up, gave fight this time. So that's a good thing, right? But for all you know, this could be just all the part of window dressing, right? For Spurs to sell their players. If Ali doesn't perform and, everybody plays like a piece of, poo, who's going to buy them? Right. So now it's time for them to perform, show they are capable of doing some things, right? So, but maybe not at Spurs anymore. But I think it all comes down to Conte. Conte will see who has it to do what he wants, right? The Conte's plan to follow it out and all that. But today, everybody showed grit. That's what I believe. Everybody showed grit. Everybody showed passion, right? So, but of course, you're playing Liverpool. Most of the players should bring their levels higher, and they did. So I mean, we went up, and then we went down, and we leveled up. So at least we showed that we have it in us to do the better things. But don't forget, maybe like Ian is saying, after the 60th minute or so, maybe Liverpool were tiring, right? And I think Robertson's kick was, I know, it was just like being hacked down. So what else could a referee do, right? And Kane, imagine if Kane got that red card, right? Most probably we would be like 6-0 down by halftime. So yeah. So I mean, these are one of the days that Lady Luck was on our side, or maybe there was a narrative to be played there.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, does it?
Yeah. So that's good. But still, it's a valuable point for us, right? I'll take it.
Even before the COVID breakout, it wasn't a game we was confident of getting anything from.
Yeah. And to tell you the best part is, right, we got to watch Spurs play after 2 weeks. We didn't get to watch Spurs play, but at least you can say that what the players did, I don't know, that you feel a bit, that they are putting themselves there for the team at the moment, for the club, for the fans, especially at home. So that's a good sign. And remember, in the first half, after the goal went in, it's like our heads went down, and then when they came out in the second half, we were like the stronger team, pushing, and even though not having much possession, we looked more dangerous again. That may be the Conte effect too. So, like I said, in Conte we trust. That's the most important thing. In Conte we trust at the moment. And don't forget, the transfer window is coming up soon. That's going to be more interesting. Right? That'll be more interesting. Yeah. But our next game, West Ham, in the Carabao Cup, right? So let's see what happens there.
Wow.
Yeah. So
how long do you reckon the deliberations are going to go regards the European Conference League? Is that dead in the water? Are we going to forfeit or?
It seems like nobody wants to make a decision, right? They're just trying to leave it to try to force the club.
I think I think UEFA won't make a decision because they will still try to get it played because it generates income. Don't forget, it's all about the money. Right, so we try to fit it.
Would it be better for us just to fall on our swords and focus on the domestics?
I'm
that
not sure
was
about
my
that.
gut
Right.
feeling, to be honest, Jamie.
Yeah.
For all you know, maybe like what happened to Liverpool. At one date, you have 2 games or 3 games. I mean, 2 games going on very close together, so you had to send out a second team and all that. Right.
I've just seen Mark Swift's comment. That red for Kane would have gone down as well as Jamie's jokes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Swift.
Yeah, guys.
Right, guys. I've done an awful lot of talking today, so I am going to log out and I'm going to cook the dinner. Just picking up a couple of things online. Eric Dyer, 13 out of 13 long balls, 4 clearances. Matt Law is giving Harry Winks man of the match, and I don't argue with that. I mean, in terms of this is the Conte factor, I thought 2 of the players that people were saying before the match that they weren't optimistic because they were in the team, Winks and Dele, both played exceptionally well. Well. Bring on Thursday night, Wednesday night even. So
enjoy your dinner.
Have a
hot cup of char and get a hot toddy down you.
Yeah.
Ian, thanks for coming on.
Nursing a wee Glenfiddich while the game's gone on, but obviously being a highly professional and polished broadcaster, I wouldn't dream of being drunk on air. But it's been an absolute pleasure as well, Eugene, Jamie, Scott, the others, Jens, and I'll be a legend, Jens. Thank you for that, and Gaguma, thank you, and I'll no doubt see you again. I'm gonna cook dinner and be sociable with my partner for the rest of the night.
Yeah, it might be an idea.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks again.
Right.
Good night, mate.
Good night.
So, Scott, what do you think? Do we have it to at least fight for top 4?
We'll see. I mean, the best chance we have at top 4 is that the other teams aren't very good, right? So it's I don't know. I think United with Rangnick, I trust him to get it turned around. So that kind of concerns me. But I think what I've seen today, I said it is with Conte, I think if we get the right players that we have a chance. I wasn't quite as impressed with Winks and Ali as Ian was, but they weren't terrible, so that's good. But I do think that we definitely need new players, in, right?
We have a Hoosier in our presence.
Yeah, Colin, but you have an echo, Colin.
Is it fixed yet?
Okay, now it's better now. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, good.
Hi, Colin. Welcome.
Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah, fine. You watched the game?
Yeah, no, I was screaming and freaking out and being angry, but no, I watched. Today's my birthday, so at least we didn't lose on my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
The big 3-0.
Happy birthday, dear Colin.
Happy birthday to you. And see you in London soon, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Gosh, hopefully.
Colin, I was at university when you was born.
Wow.
That's great. I was gonna say you seem like a young man. You don't seem.
Look at the top of my head.
Hold on, I don't do this. I don't show very many people. I don't have very much up there either, man. I kind of just Boris Johnson mine around so that it looks like I've got hair.
Yep,
hey, Jens. Jens is here. What's up, Jens?
Yep, Jens here. Guguma is here too.
Happy birthday. Thank you, Guguma.
So
good people.
You're starting to enjoy your Christmas now?
Yes. I was really afraid though after they scored that second goal. I don't know about you guys, but
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that would have been the time when we would have fallen apart under Nuno. So
yeah, but luckily we were onside, the Son goal. Yeah, luckily we were onside. Even though it was a big hash up by Alisson, but luckily we were onside. And then of course it's the 2-2 deal was sealed when Robertson was sent off. So that's it. I think there's a bigger narrative going on somewhere around there, right? So let's see how that goes.
That was such a blatant red to me. The fact that he seemed to be retaliating for a foul that happened, or what he perceived as a foul. Emerson, there was the coming together between him and Emerson it was pretty rough, but it looks fair. And then right after that, Asmund Robertson, came in and took his feet out from him. I was under the impression that any retaliatory foul like that was a book. Should be a red card. I don't know. I wasn't surprised when it was given. I would have been very, very upset had it not been given.
I think the only complaint that he could have had is, like we talked about, is that should have been a red on Kane when he tackled him early. So if you're like, why did Kane not get a red and now I get a red? But yeah, you're right. Like, there's no arguing that kick was
but the past is in the past, right? I mean, whatever happens has happened, right? All right, Brian.
What's up, people? How we doing?
Yep.
Hey,
fine,
Brian.
Fine. Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy.
We didn't choke, but we didn't get the 3 points. So
you know what? I'm just tweeting. What a game! What a performance for everyone, and everyone knows how critical I've been of Dele Alli. He put in a shift today. Again, like I said, he should have scored that goal in the first half, and then also that pass to Harry Kane in the second half could have been a lot better. But you know what? That's the Dele that is there. His commitment and everything was.
Well, and making those late runs into the box, man. Like the late runs, that was amazing to me.
It is, like I said, I'm the first one. Sorry, I'm just getting myself a drink, then I'll sit down. I'm the first one. Mate, I've had mince pies. All I need to do is I will be getting a great sausage roll this time without foul.
The sausage roll.
But yeah,
at least you can. I can't in the Philippines.
You know what? To summarise that game, if you look at it, if that's what Conte has done with half an unfit team, just imagine what he's going to do when they're all fully fit and ready and raring. That was a performance after all the COVID and all the doom and gloom. That was probably the first performance in a long, long time where I was like, do you know what? That's my Spurs. That's what I'm talking about. So, fantastic from 1 to 11.
Yeah.
No, I agree completely with you, man. It was cool to see us for one not fold like a sack of like a deck of cards whenever we went down. It was also nice to see. It looked like we might have been taking full advantage of that time we had with the player with the COVID situation, implementing some more of Conte's ideas because we just looked even better than we had before.
Exactly. Do you know one thing I will say with their second goal? If you watch that replay. Bloody Mo Salah. Did you see? First of all, it did hit his hand, but then after it hit his hand, as he goes into the net, he's like this, like pretending someone's hit him in the head. And I'm like, do me a goddamn favour.
He did a Rivaldo.
It's ridiculous. But listen, if someone had said to you, we're going to perform like that and get that result against them, a lot of people would have been like, not a chance. And you know what? Also, fair play, Harry Kane. He looked a lot better.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he looked a lot better. But yeah, it's a great building block to build on. So I'm turning my camera off whilst I have a cigarette. There we go. But yeah, it's something to be very proud of. Everyone should be proud of the boys.
We know what you're doing.
But do you?
Oh, it depends on whether he's doing anything more than what we think he's doing.
Yeah.
Could be a double bluff.
Especially with some of Jens' comments.
That's Josh. Josh's icon, if I'm not mistaken. That Colin has on, right? And
so, question for you: if you had to give a man of match to the Tottenham player, who are you giving it to?
I don't know, because it's such a good all-round team performance. I think it's hard to single one particular player out, really.
I'd like to give it to Conte.
I would say either Ali or Lloris.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Scott?
A single player. Ooh, I don't. Oh, that's tough. I mean, I kind of wanted to say Sessegnon. I was impressed by him. I don't think he was
very much
the player of the match, but he was really impressive. like everybody who I'm thinking of, like Kane, but then he missed a few. Son played well, but he probably should have done better. Give me a minute and I'll figure somebody out. I'll come back after.
I've got to say, Jens does a good shout here. Sanchez, he had a couple of really imperious moments, I think.
Exactly who I would have given it to. Now, people know my feelings on Sanchez, but just that sliding tackle right near the end, that could have easily been, oh my God, Sanchez, what have you done, or whatever. The anticipation of that was absolutely brilliant. And do you know what? With that defence, listen, the second goal is a mess, and obviously Lloris is out of position. The first goal, that cross from Robertson, the one thing I am disappointed with, if I had to take a disappointment, apart from Ali's couple of things, but that's a minor, Emerson has got to sort his crossing out. He's got to sort his crossing out. If you look at Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold, those fullbacks get in that position, that ball's getting past the first man. Whether it goes somewhere, it's going past the first man, and he's got to improve that.
That's true. Yeah. But guys,
he didn't come back but Dan THFC said we should have won, but yeah.
You know what? How good is it to feel that we're disappointed that we didn't get more out of a game versus Liverpool after not playing for 2 weeks?
Exactly. Exactly. It just shows the progression under Conte, really, doesn't it? We are progressing, we are moving forward, and that's a good feeling.
It's a point gained. If you look at it, it's not 2 points lost, it's a point gained, because pretty much everyone was like, we're going to get pummeled. And you know what? After 2-1, you could have easily seen them go, do you know what? Heads down, whatever. I mean, obviously, Harry Winks as well. That ball for the second goal, Harry Winks wasn't bad. Harry Winks was not bad today. He tried to be progressive and get the ball forward. It didn't work a lot of the time, but he did well.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, maybe like Scott says, man of the match, Conte. Because don't forget, during the first half when we were 1-1, right, they dominated us, and then we were looking very shaky. But once we went back into the dressing room and we came back out, we looked a bit different. Even though, like I asked Tel, would we do any subs? Tel said no. So it was a good call, right? So a good call. He didn't do any subs until he needed to. Yeah. And as the game progressed, it shows that the players are giving, at least, trying with giving their heart out there. Putting in the tackles and
genuinely buying into Conte's tactics.
And finally we look like a team.
Exactly.
That's one thing.
One of the reasons I said Conte is because we had some issues defensively. Liverpool had a few too many guys open at times, but we didn't have the normal panic that we do when we went down 2-1. Like the team didn't seem to panic and we lose shape like we've seen in the past, right? So there were still some issues, but you could see now, and I'm going to give the credit to Conte, is that the team looked like they knew what they were doing. When things went wrong, they didn't all start doing 11 different things out there. They look like, okay, things went wrong, but we know how to do it. If we stick to doing this, it's going to work well. And they played that way, right? They didn't, because normally we've seen, how many times have we seen, somebody loses their man and the defense just, they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And they stayed so much better in their shape. They did things, Royal, like you said, his crossing was a little bit tricky. Sanchez, I thought, like he recovered a few times. I thought he had a little bit of issues with Mane. I'm not. Can you blame him? Every defender in the league has issues, right, with Mane getting behind him. That's how much that's on Sanchez, how much that's on just Mane being a great player, and you have to give credit to him. But he did. He made a few mistakes, but he recovered, came back and made those things. Or in the past, when he made those mistakes, he didn't recover. He went the wrong way. He went to the wrong place, and those mistakes were.
You know what it is as well, Scott. Just before I go, because I have to sign off after this. I'm going on We Are Tottenham TV, and I've got a few bits to do before that. The thing is with Sanchez, listen, Sanchez, Dyer, and Davies are going to make mistakes, like every defence does. The only problem is when it's one of those three, because of what we think of them and where they are and what they like, people saying they're not good enough. Very quickly, people jump on them. Yes, people make mistakes, and yes, they do it more regular. But you're not going to get a defence that plays superb and no mistakes every 90 minutes. It just so happens, like Sanchez with that Man City one, a lot of the times our defensive mistakes are punished. But this playing three at the back gives us that extra cover. So if one does, and it looks like the three of them, you know what? You put the three of them together, they're a lot stronger than we would have thought. And you put them individually, you think, oh my God, that's never going to work. But they are making it work. They understand each other. They're working with each other. And the reason we've got three at the back, and why Conte does, if someone makes a mistake, there's always that spare man in defence. Look, Liverpool normally run teams ragged. And at points we did. But like you said, we didn't buckle. We didn't collapse. We showed fight. We showed spirit. And listen, there's a couple of things we need to improve on. But I don't think there's a fan in their wildest dreams that would have said, not only will we get a draw, but put in a performance like that. So this is a day where we've got to take a lot of the positives and not focus on the negatives. And guys, I'm going to leave you on that note. Always a pleasure. Speak to you soon, guys. Levy out. Kim, I'll speak to you later on this evening, I guess.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you later, darling. Right. Bye-bye. Levy out.
Right. Be safe.
Yeah.
Yep. Colin, anything else?
Yeah, sorry that I keep disappearing and then reappearing here. I'm kind of a magician today. But no, I mean, you guys have really hit the nail on the head. I'm really surprised to see what Conte was able to get out of our boys today. And like you were all saying, that's not even a fully fit team. It's at least given him some more decisions to make regarding lineups in the future, and that's what we want. We don't want the first 11 to pick itself. We want to change depending on the form the players are in, and it's exciting days ahead, I think.
Yep, that's it. All right, the good signs are there. Right, we're all positive from this game. Okay. Guys, I'll have to close the show soon, right? Sorry to Colin, you just hopped on, but
you're all good. No worries, man.
Yeah, we'll meet in the back room for a while, right? I'll do the closing of Jamie. I'll see you later, guys. Right, Jamie.
Well, nearly
game.
3 a.m. and all is well.
Yeah, all is well. The passion was there.
As was said, it's not that we lost 2 points; it's that we held on to 1.
Yeah, we gained 1 point. Right, we gained 1 point. Right. Of course, before I close the show, Jamie, I'll give you the last word this time. Right. I'll just have to say, right.
I would just simply say it gives me hope for the match against West Ham in the Carabao. So we're not going into the week doom and gloom. We're going into it with a positive and with some hope of getting a result against West Ham. And that's good enough for me.
All right. That's a good thing. If we do get past West Ham, right, we will be in the semifinals, right, of the Carabao Cup. That's one more step closer to a cup that we not had in a long time, right? And of course, my last few final words will be like, to my friend TM, right? RIP. Okay, take care. Right, you're in a better place. And of course, don't forget, big love to Bobby. Our prayers are for him, right? Sending all the positive energy to him. All right. So, guys, take care. Catch up with you the next time. All right. Bye-bye. Of course, Levy out.